Sports Podcast. I'm your host, the one and only talent, El Idolo D. Porto Taylor. It is a never infrequentable day in the hottest city in the world. We're coming at you live and direct from South Florida. But more importantly, you see the backdrop, you see the scenario, you feel the swag, you see the energy. It must be hump day. It must be squeakum time. We're live at Sharky's. If you're listening right now, if you're in person, ladies drink free. Ladies drink free. If you can hear my voice, ladies drink free from now until 10 p.m. You go ahead and you get your drink on, folks. Oh, it's a never infrequentable day in the hottest city in the world. And boy, do we have a big show for you again today. It is volume 8, episode 22, track 476 of the MyT Sports Podcast. We're going to talk about the G League. As I already told you, we're here from Sharky's. We're going to figure out who's out. What we talking about? Playoffs. Playoffs. Don't tell me you're talking about playoffs. We're talking about playoffs. Rest in peace, Takeoff. We got Brittany Griner still in the bin. Have you seen these lottos numbers? Holy bananas. Shh. I'm going to say it. I think we'll talk about lotto in a second, right? We got BK in disarray. We got Blue Chew on deck for you guys. We got some NFL free agency deadline moves. And we're talking about big moves. That's going to put you in a big mood, right? We're going to talk about what? WS. Oh, we got the World Series we're going to talk about. And, of course, the staple of every single Wednesday show, we got the MyT Trivia and more. But you know what we say here, regardless of the time, because we're supposed to start at 8:07-ish. And regardless of the weather, Coach, help me out here.
You play to win the game. Hello?
It's always a good time to talk some sports. Oh, let's shake this up. We haven't done this in a while. Let's start talking. Woo! Back at it like a sports fanatic. MyT Sports. Man, I'm telling you, I'm feeling myself. I had to give it to you guys.
What are you talking about?
That was just the intro. That was just the intro, baby. That was just the intro, baby.
Anna, she was here last night.
It's okay. Y'all come around. Y'all come tell the people what they missing here. Y'all tell the people what they missing over here. Y'all come through. Tell them what they missing.
First of all, y'all missing this show right here. He put in all the work, put in all the effort to make this shit happen. And he just got us from fucking down there. So
that was just the intro.
Number one, the energy.
Mr. Energy. Listen,
Correct.
For real.
Number two, how we gonna do ladies' night if the ladies aren't here? Ladies,
I'm sorry.
Y'all need to pull up.
You don't understand. If you pull up, it's a pussy popping environment. You understand? Like this. That don't twist, just do it and do it. It's that kind of energy here on Wednesdays. Ladies, drink free. I don't even understand why you're not here with me. Listen, we at Sharky's, we got MyT Sports Podcast. You just saw Anna. We got specials all over this. We got specials below. What's going on, Blazing Girl? Just let you know, Blazing Girl.
We got birthday next week.
Oh, listen, I will definitely give you
it's on Wednesday, too.
Listen, you will definitely get your birthday shout out on Wednesdays. You know what? I'm glad you said that because you know what we like to do here on the MyT Sports Podcast? What we like to do, we like to start off the podcast with a nice little birthday celebration.
Oh, we got Johnny Westbrook.
Oh, so you know we gonna get into Johnny.
Oh,
thank you.
And Johnny West.
No, she's the best. She's the best.
Johnny West.
Listen, you guys got Kanye West. We got Johnny West. No controversy. Let's get into the party. DJ Because you know how we like to start off the podcast. We like to start off every single podcast with a little birthday celebration. Let's get into it. Yeah, it's your birthday. We said it's your birthday. 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 Because it's your birthday. We sing happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy. Listen, I don't know if you guys know, but birthday songs are copywritten too, so I had to make my own. Oh, let's go. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, the first birthday we got on deck. We want to say happy birthday. Not yesterday's birthday. We want to give happy birthday to my homegirl Ashley Murphy Thompson. You guys in the bench, you guys know Ashley's brother. I call him Teddy. You guys know him better as what's that?
Ashley's brother.
He works at Bruiser. He used to work at Bruiser. Big dude. He's the big dude that used to work at. You don't know Ashley, but you know her brother. I call him Teddy, but that's not his name. Right? He's a big burly dude.
We don't know Ashley. We don't know Ashley. We don't know Ashley.
Alright, let's keep it moving. Let's roll up and roll out. Also want to say happy birthday as well to my homeboy Hussein. For rare, happy birthday to you, Hussein. And then we got the birthdays today. Hold on one second. I don't think you heard what I say. We got the birthdays today. And for the birthday today, we got the one and only, our own cook. We're talking about, listen, he's the number 2 cook at Sharky's, right? Listen, I have to be respectful. He's the number 2 cook at Sharky's. Listen. Right, but that's still my boy. You guys got Kanye West. We got the one with no controversy. You understand? We got Johnny West. Happy birthday to Johnny West. Also want to say happy birthday to my homegirl, Joanna. And also I want to say happy birthday to my homegirl, Lisa Lapito. Lapito, when did you change your last name to Lapito? Hey, yo, want to say happy birthday to all of them. So let's get it started, right? So to Ashley, and to Hussein, and to Johnny, and to Joanna, and to Lisa, we want to wish you all a happy birthday. We hope you party hard, enjoy everything, regret nothing. You get your weekend at parties on, and you continue to stay MyT. Tell you we like to start the podcast. We like to start the podcast. Yo, cut that beat. That's just how we start the show. That's just the energy we start the show with. I'm sweating already. You said you felt like you was pulling up. I made sure I give you a reason to pull up, okay? I'm in a big mood. Right? You understand? I'm in that big pot energy. Like, you understand? Like, I'm in that big pot energy today. And that's how we're coming through, right? And before we get any further to the podcast, let's get a couple of MyT topics, right? Because you have your first topics of the day, but then you also have your MyT topics of the day. And your MyT topics of the day is generally a topic that kind of supersedes all topics, right? It supersedes all topics because it's a little bit more important than what's going on. So, to start off with the show, we would like to say rest in peace to one Quavo, not Quavo, my bad. Takeoff. I'm sorry, I was rhyming in my head.
I got you.
Takeoff ended up being murdered recently in a dice game gone wrong. Why that sound like a Dave Chappelle episode? Rapper found dead in a dice game gone wrong. That don't sound like a Dave That sounds like a Dave Chappelle skit. It really does. But it's no joke. Really. Takeoff was murdered recently. And I didn't even say he was brutally murdered. He caught a stray. He caught a rando. Right? He caught a stray bullet at a dice game in Houston. This is why you don't play dice games in back alleys outside your hood. I'm sorry. Like listen, piece of advice to all you. Piece of advice to all you people that still like to do hood shit when you shouldn't do hood shit anymore. If you're gonna do hood shit in your hood. I listen. Like you really should do hood shit in your hood. Like.
You ain't even a regular nigga too, bro.
But exactly, and see, I'm glad you said it because you learned that rule as a regular nigga.
Who was asking for it?
Right, so when your shine grows, I understand you still want to be one of the homies, you still want to be down, you still want to show everybody that I can go to any city in the world and still do what I do until you can't. Rest in peace.
Lucky.
Rest in peace. What's up?
He game or was it World Series?
World Series. I got the World Series on.
He won it, he have his sports.
I gotta set up. Thank you. Oh shit, Sebastian pulls up with the pizza ready. You understand, with the sides on the side. I can smell the juice drizzling off of the crust. What's going on, Reggie? How you doing today? You staying for trivia? Oh yeah. We're gonna do trivia early. Listen, we started late. We're gonna do trivia at 10:37 today. 10:37. We will do trivia today. I promise you. That is an hour and 5 minutes. There's no ish in this one. You understand? I got you guys. 10:37. Put me on the timer. I got you. Trivia is at 10:37 today. We gonna make sure we get in the right state of mind. We gonna relax your mind and let your conscience be free while you listen to a podcast by your boy MyT. Let's keep going, right? Rest in peace again. Rest in peace again to all. As I like to say, let's roll up and roll out. Right? I combine my military with my hood. Let's roll up and roll out. Rest in peace to Arthur. You shouldn't go like that. Because like I said, he caught the strays up straight. They weren't shooting at him. It was a dice game that his uncle was getting washed in. Right? And next thing you know, they're bucking at his uncle, and he's the one that catches the stray. I think Tate was Quavo was there as well. No, these are rappers. This is the rapper Migos. So there's a rap. Oh, you know what? I'm glad you asked because sometimes I forget. I may have to give a little bit more. Yes.
Yeah, Takeoff died, man.
Yeah, somebody from the Migos died.
He died Monday night.
Was it Monday night? Yes, I woke up to it Tuesday.
I'm actually sad.
Yeah, he just had an album like just released like a week ago.
So yeah, so it was sad, and it was obviously it was unexpected. He was only 28. It was like I said, it's just a random dice game that him his uncle, you know what I mean, of other members of his group were at, and things went sideways. And when things went sideways, is that Joanna? That is your birthday. You missed the birthday shout outs, Joanna. Just to let you know, but happy birthday again to you. You missed the whole entire birthday. So I'll tell you what you do, right? Tomorrow morning, right? Tomorrow morning, you go ahead and you go on YouTube. You look for MyT Sports, right? You go into the bathroom, right? Because you're gonna do it when you're doing your morning poop or your morning bathroom break. Right? You sit on your phone and you pull up the podcast. Is that better? Okay. So you go in there and you sit in the bathroom and you pull up the MyT Sports podcast on your phone. Boop, 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 bing. You pull up the beginning of the show, you rewatch it, you go watch your birthday shout out because it's full of energy. Next thing you know, we're all hyping shit for your morning. We're like, oh my god, I wish I would have caught this in person. Yeah, you don't miss another one in person. You should have been here. Also, did you know that it's your birthday? Also, did you know it's ladies' night right now where I'm at? It's ladies' night where I'm at. That means you could be drinking for the free, like the free.
Just a question. We still going?
What's going on, Bridget?
Yeah, so you're still in live. We just want to make sure everything.
I am in live.
Okay.
YouTube must be acting up, or
okay,
yes, I'm streaming over here as well. Yeah, that's specifically my YouTube right now.
Okay, just making sure we flowing, you know.
I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Yeah. You guys are watching me on YouTube right now. If it's doing some weirdo shit, like you guys can see me in the background, right? Well, maybe you can't because you could be frozen while you're watching me. But damn, this is some Matrix shit right now. We about to do some Inception shit. Like, so depending on where you're watching me at, watching me watch you, right? I may be frozen here, but you can be watching me going through my things regularly there. But I don't know what's going on there. Don't worry about that over there. Like, we good there, and I'll figure that out over here right now. In the current present, that's in the past, and that's going to stay in the past because we always live in the present and never in the future. Who knows? I'm freestyling right now. Oh, yes. I don't know. Listen. I don't know if you're gonna be able to bring this energy down today. Like I got big pot energy today. I don't know. Like I'm gonna go 100 miles an hour, feeling the motor off the south coming up. You know what I'm saying? I was auctioning off pussy. I'm sorry. Nobody was buying. I don't know who was.
I'm sorry. It's only 1 year.
Oh man. Okay. Let's bring this back here. Let's bring this back here, right? Let's fall back in formation for a second. Again, rest in peace to Tip Off. It's completely sad and it's completely tragic. Hearing what is happening. You know, I don't really like the mic sometimes. I feel like when I use the mic, I talk too low. I don't project enough when I don't use the mic. You know, so definitely rest in peace to Quavo. Right, like Take Off. Right, it's completely tragic what's happened to them. Let's hope that their family, their group, everybody directly connected to them can eventually start to heal. And they were right. You saw that in the statement that they put out. Like, we have to stop sometimes some of the senselessness, right? The shooting over dice because you're losing or you don't like the way it's going, right? Birthday boy! Here right now. And you guys hear that right now? It's popping right now. Get the birthday boy in the show. Yo, birthday boy. Let's go over here, Johnny. I told you we your number 2 headband in the building. What's going on, Johnny? Listen, I'm Johnny for a while. Listen, right here, we got everybody. Y'all want to do this again? You want to? CC's here, right here. Let's go hit it. Let's go pop it off real quick, right? You ready for this? Yeah. It's your birthday. You said it's your birthday. 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 You said happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Come on, birthday.
I came here to talk about my cold shit in the bed, but I don't know how.
Listen, we can talk about the cold shit in the bed. Listen, you're the birthday boy. You're here right now. He want to talk about the cold over here shit in the bed. Let's talk about shit. Let's talk about shitting on them. Now after she constantly shit, do you wash it off?
Hell yeah, you watch that shit. You get a new quarterback, you get whole new sheets, fire everything, do the carpet too.
Now, do you wash the sheets or do you burn the sheets?
You do both and clean the carpet on your way out. I'm talking about a whole new team, whole new system.
Or your living room.
So we do this
burn
the apartment in? Do we just go off? Do we just move? Like, get our deposit back and be like, you know what?
Nah, it's not better off what we're doing now.
My lover and my son, right? Let's burn the whole thing now.
We don't need no
The roof. So everything is copyrighted, right? We just talked about sports. That whole 2-3 minute clip was about sports. We talked about the cold shit in the bed. Washing it off, taking the sheets, washing them, burning it down, taking the carpet, rubbing it up, licking it, rubbing it down. Oh no, do me, baby. You know what I mean?
No.
I keep telling you, so you guys don't know that baseball is my first love. So I can go left field at any moment.
Oh, that's a trivia guy right here.
Oh, we gonna come for trivia. Listen, the trivia is coming up. What time is trivia? Wait, what time is trivia? Trivia is at 10:37. 10:37 exactly. You tell the people inside. 10:37. If you know girls that like furs, you tell them 10:37.
Wait, are you excited for like everything right now? Like we got the podcast outside, we got the DJ inside. Like you really lit. Like,
No, we Listen, we cross by. Listen, we share everything. You understand? We cross by. Back in the days, me and Bobby was Eskimo brothers. We share everything. You understand? I told you that's my brother. Our birthdays a day apart. Like that's my brother for real.
When's your birthday?
July 17th. Papa was a Rolling Stone if he was ever known.
Cancer?
That's definitely a cancer. But not like the diet cancer. Like, oh shit, I got some cancer. This may be fun.
Oh my god. Just pay attention. Apologize to all the cancers.
I apologize to all the cancer people. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend anybody. Like you understand? Like you guys have to fully understand. Still, I'm from Brooklyn in the '80s, so my jokes are not always built for current day modern ears, right? I may say some rich and shit. It just happened. Wait, where are you going? You know it's ladies' hour, right? Ladies drink free right now from 9 to 10. You still got 20 more minutes of free drinking. Why are you leaving so soon? Protect your pockets, protect your neck. I'm gonna do that to everybody that leaves before 10 o'clock that has a woman on their shoulder. I'm sorry. Oh no, I was just asking the individuals walking while they were leaving, like straight. They would have showed them, like, yo, you still got 20 minutes of free drinking. You better take advantage of this. I'm live.
Very reasonable prices for drinks.
They definitely do have very reasonable prices for drinks.
Put that out there. I think we should be thankful that South makes it Smash is like, I got it.
Emotional damage. My bad, wrong one. You got 2 more for this? We gonna get this place filled for trivia today. We get the tab ready. It's okay. Trivia comes up at 10:37. Let's continue to roll up and roll out because we also have another topic we like to talk about at the top of every show, and that is about one Brittany Griner. If you guys don't know that Brittany Griner is the 8-time All-Star that happens to still be trapped in Russia, wrongfully being taken on Trump weed charges. She has been locked up now for officially 258 days. Brittany Griner, WNBA All-Star.
I'm a real nigga. So fuck. No.
I think it's not helping me out right now. But Brittany Griner, she's an 8-time All-Star, 2-time WNBA champion, 8-time block leader, 4-time NBA first team, 3-time NBA second team, 3-time NBA defensive first team, 3-time NBA defensive second team. She's currently being wrongfully detained in Russia on trumped-up weed charges. She's currently now being locked up for what's going to be 9. She got sentenced for 9 years. So it's officially now been 245 days or 58 days. She's been officially wrongfully detained. They detained her because they wanted to use her as leverage, or they've been trying to use her as leverage to try to negotiate swapping her out for one of Russia's illegal arms dealers, and that's probably the biggest delay. Is that we're not gonna give you your illegal arms dealers for a basketball player. I'm sorry, like you understand, like it took 2 years for them to negotiate freeing a colonel from a military colonel that has military knowledge and military purpose to the United States government. It took 2 years to get him negotiated out. She may sit there for a while, so I just like to make sure that.
Let's go free her. Who wants to start a protest?
Well, you know, I'll tell you this.
I watch a lot of shows. I know how to get into this.
Well, you know what? Every protest about her to help free her will always be helpful because there probably isn't enough of them. But also, one of the reasons why I always bring this up is because if this was your LeBron James, your Russell Westbrook, your Kevin Durant, your Patrick Mahomes, any one of those individuals, your Aaron Judges, they would have been way more. You would have known about it if this was LeBron James, but you don't know about it because it's pretty bright. And that's the part that's the reason why I bring it up, because that sucks. And that's the part that ultimately sucks to me. If this is LeBron James probably would have been home already. If this is Kevin Durant, he's probably home already. If this is Giannis, he's probably home already. If this is Aaron Judge, if this is Aaron Rodgers, if this is Peyton Manning, if this is Patrick and Enzo is not home. If this is any one of those stories, they're probably home already based off the backlash and the uproar that they would have gotten. But because this is just a female basketball star, sports star, she's not getting the same kind of recognition or the same kind of outcry that would have been gotten for the same male star in her situation. So that's the reason why we're on the MyT Sports Podcast. That ultimately why we always make sure that we talk about her here, to make sure that she isn't forgotten, and she always makes sure that she's always primary on the platform. So keep on your thoughts and prayers, or whatever energy that you use to channel positive energy, or whatever method you use to channel positive energy, keep her there, and let's hope that she gets home safe with as minimal mental damage as possible. You guys ready to roll up and roll out? Since we're talking about a couple of things of distress and making apologies, what's going on? What happened? What just happened?
they're playing the E by Bad Bunny and like.
You want to go inside? Go inside. Go get your Bad Bunny pussy popping on.
I love you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Listen, if I felt like that about Bad Bunny, I would go pop my pussy too. No, Houston just ran in. That was just. Oh god damn,
bro.
No, I can't.
The first one was a walk off. They hit them.
I can't wait to talk about it.
Just hit it.
I haven't had a chance to talk World Series yet, so I'm going to talk about this before we go into the trivia today. I got a lot to talk about before I'm going to trivia because after trivia, I got a major segment after trivia. You guys stay tuned. Well, this is a 3-hour show. We're just not getting started. We still in hour 1. Okay, let's continue to roll up and roll out. Actually, speaking of rolling up, where's my bowl? I'm talking about roll up and roll out, and I ain't roll up. So you guys, if you listen to the podcast, you know what you're supposed to do, right? Get your drink ready, get your joint ready, pack your bowl, pack your bong, roll up your joint. You know what I mean? Pack your split, cut up your grabber. Ooh, damn. But this is to tie it up, so they play with a little more urgency. And I haven't been watching the game, but you can probably feel it.
Shit, the shit was all zeroed up. That top of the 5th.
They're gonna pull them. They had
the loaded bases from there. That shit. They walked running for the first one. They gonna score all the way in, bro. 1 out, man. They gonna juice him right now.
Yeah, whoever the pitcher is, they're gonna end up pulling him pretty soon. Who's this? Who's this pitcher? I'm not. Let me know if you. Alvarado.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. He gave him all that. He came in and gave up all that.
But it was loaded, man. Yeah, man. It was loaded already. It was already loaded.
Oh, it was already loaded when he came in. That sucks. And they was just in the zone right now. They didn't feel themselves.
Yeah, tall white boy.
So like I said, let's roll up and roll out, right? And since we're issuing out apologies so far, talking about a couple of tragic moments, let's talk about a tragic superstar that probably should be offering up some apologies. But even before we hold them accountable to hand out apologies, we're gonna do one ourselves because Kyrie Irving fucked up, but so did we here on the MyT Sports Podcast. I kind of fucked up too, and I'm willing to admit that, right? And I talked about Kyrie sharing the movie Hebrew to Negro, Wake Up Black America, right? Not knowing what it was about, but just saying, hey, why are you guys giving him so much shit for the song he shared? Not even knowing the context of it also, but because I told him, listen, I'm gonna listen to it to see where
it's going.
I told you guys on Monday, I'm gonna listen to it so I can find out where the anti-Semitism is at. Because too often people get put it this way. Kanye caught shit for what he said for people calling him anti-Semitism, but Kanye hasn't said one anti-Semitic phrase yet. He's pointed out what's fucked up in the entertainment industry. And we've heard tons of people talk about this. I'll say this again. We've heard Dave Chappelle talk about it. We've heard Pink talk about it. We've heard Michael Jackson, Prince. We've seen Martin Lawrence go crazy over it. It is no surprise what happens there. I forget which album this was that Jay-Z did. He recorded his. Was it the Blackout album?
Yeah.
But he did that recording. Remember on the Blackout album, random rapper number 5. When they caught him in the studio, he said, "Man, I wish I could rap about what I could rap about. They won't let me be me." Who's them? The people that run the entertainment industry. Who runs the entertainment industry? Jewish people. He's not calling out all Jews. He's telling you what's going on in his industry. And yet they call that anti-Semitic, but nobody has said that he said one lie. Kyrie Irving, trying to be woke, wanted to kind of piggyback on the Kanye coat trail, right? Posted something, didn't quite go through. I don't think he did, because I don't know how you can post something or share something that says the Holocaust was a myth.
I appreciate it.
That's like posting something that says slavery was a myth.
Along your hat, your clothes.
Like, are you fucking stupid? No, my guy, he's from Jersey. I'm gonna talk to like a Jersey nigga, like a fucking dumbass Jersey nigga. You fucking stupid, my guy? What the fuck is wrong with Jews? Yo, Kyrie Irving is so polarizing for so many things, and he's a habitual line stepper. He toes that line of social justice and not being able to be like, you know what, you fucked up here, but this time I'll be like full menace to society. You know you done fucked up, right? Like you know you done fucked up, right? Like you said you arrived at the party at 10:56, but yet there was a shooting, and you understand you done fucked up, right? You done taken the post out, but yet you've yet to apologize. Kyrie, I'm not just upset with Kyrie Irving, right, for being this reckless, and when he has 75 million fucking followers, and I have to be less reckless with fucking 75, right? Not jealous. I'm just saying he should understand. He should understand certain things, right? Because even I'm here apologizing because I made a statement like yo, what was so bad about this shit? But I also told you I was gonna go check it out. I checked that shit the fuck out, and I'm like, oh, yo, that was as bad as people said it was. Oh, it's fucking bad. I can understand this. I can understand the group of people that may have watched this and gained some sort of knowledge from it. But ultimately, you have to discredit the whole entire film the moment they said that the whole entire Holocaust is a fucking myth. The fuck? The whole entire flying fuck. Like the flying front face kick fucks. Like I'm the fucking last dragon fucks. Like god damn. You okay? Like you understand? There's a section of the community that wants to take up for Kyrie, and everybody's like, yeah, you know what? I'm sorry, B. You see this? You can get our backs right now. When Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is like, yo, you're a dumbass knucklehead. When Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is over here like talking like, yo, you need to check yourself, B. Like reconsider some of the shit. Like rest in peace. You know what I mean? Like to the belly of goats, right? But I'm sorry. My bad. I was thinking about as soon as I said belly of goats, I realized I was mistaking him for Bill Russell for a second. Because I'll tell you my goat theory. There's goats and then there's billy goats. If you guys can think about it, in every sport there's a billy goat, and they all kind of have the same name too. It's probably why they're billy goats. What's another name for Bill?
Bob.
What's another name for Bob though? What's another name for Bill?
Robert.
Another name for Bill.
Will.
There we go. So think about some of the great Williams in the game that you know as well. Bobs, Bills, and Williams. There's a couple of them out there. Billy goats in the games. I love to play with words. I love to play with words, but I like to play with the power of the PUS as well. It's kind of the reason every guy looks fly, right? But I'm in my zone today. I'm telling you, I'm in my bars today.
I'm learning sports because of you. So continue.
Listen, if you can learn sports because of me, then I'll take it.
I mean, I learned 2 new people.
Oh, Brittany Griner. You guys heard Brittany Griner. That shit will still happen to her. She's still locked up. 258 days. She gonna do that full 9 years. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm her, I take.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. But
She you talking about that chick in Russia?
Yeah, basically she's a prisoner of war.
Oh, you should have known what you were walking into, man. Come
but
on.
I'm pretty sure it's not the first time that they've all had a. I'm pretty sure this is the first time they smoked weed over there or had a weed cartridge. It's just that you understand. It was an empty weed cartridge in her bag. Like I forgot that I still had this motherfucker. It wasn't like I'm trying to smoke a weed. I forgot to throw out my empty weed cartridge.
Yeah, is all it takes.
Well, for them, yes, but also they were looking for a figure to use to try to use it as negotiation to try to free one of their illegal arms dealers.
I just came back from Poland, bro. They got fucking CBD vending machines, bro. I'll be that serious, bro. You walk up, throw a couple coins in, and bam, a joint comes right out.
Woo! Speaking of joints, I'm gonna be doing some trivia at
10:37.
And if you win my trivia, you get a doobie snack. My trivia's worth.
I don't smoke, man.
Well, then I got Bluetooth for you.
I'll auction that shit off.
Listen, you can either take it, you can pass it off, you can take the joint, you can take the Bluetooth, whichever one you like. You understand? Or you can pass it on to somebody. But the game is gonna be here. We're gonna be playing it. It's a good time. You know what I say? It's always a blast on the MyT Sports Podcast. You will enjoy yourself. I guarantee you, like mattress firms or firm mattresses, whatever.
Right, how do you know I'm on my mattress from, bro? This
Are you doing
motherfucker.
Priscilla?
He didn't try for trivia yet.
Oh, yeah?
I ain't gonna lie. I talk about you all the time on the podcast. I do talk about. No, I'm serious. It's those features that from the conversation we had that first day. Those features, they still stand out to me. You know what that? Okay, then you know what? Never mind then. You know what? You know what happened?
Sorry, B.
Like, forget I said anything. Men in Black kind of shit. Yeah, Kyrie. So let's continue to roll on, right? Kyrie is gonna have to apologize at some point in time, and it's real reckless that he hasn't as of so far. But more recklessly, I'm kind of disappointed at the NBA because the NBA has done so much shit for black people when it comes to trying to help get their voice out there for the atrocity that they've been facing, and the fact that they're not showing the same common courtesy to all minorities when it comes to their times in need. I don't like. I understand that you're placating to your players, and if the players aren't what's going on? See, he's making sure he was here. What's going on?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
We're starting in 30 and what time we doing trivia?
10:37.
10:37.
That's a fucking odd time, but I'll take it. I fucking 40 minutes. That's
Right.
He starts at 8:07.
So it's really bad, and I'm disappointed. And I understand
I
that.
remember you last week. Let's keep that same routine going.
I understand that.
I got a freaking knowledge of it.
Yeah,
Fear-
thank you. Trust me, I did.
They're
Yeah,
probably just placating to what their players are big on, but there's other times where you have to go beyond what your players are big on and just what's right. And while the majority of your players may be black, a lot of your owners and a lot of the individuals that you have in a lot of leadership positions, plus just regular employees, are Jewish. So why the fuck wouldn't you take up for them, NBA? Why the fuck wouldn't you take up for them, NBA? Like, listen, I appreciate everything you've done for black people. Why the fuck did you take it up for Jewish people as well? Because whatever the fuck that Kyrie's doing, he should be held accountable. Kyrie should be suspended. I'm sorry. Kyrie needs to be suspended. He can't keep functioning this recklessly without repercussions. I'm sorry. I'll say this again. Kyrie Irving cannot function this recklessly with the platform that he has been awarded, that he has, and not be held accountable. And the fact that you allow Kyrie Irving to still play this game every single day, you see him up and down the court, parading up and down, you're basically co-signing what he's saying. And if you say that, oh no, we're not, then do something about it. Because until you do, you are co-signing like a motherfucker, and you're looking suspect. Listen, I'm telling you right now, you think Jewish people are the only ones that is looking at you. No, black people looking at you too, because we don't appreciate that shit. Because listen, atrocity to one is an atrocity to us all everywhere. You understand? When black people talk about their rights, we don't just talk about black people's rights. We constantly make sure that you're fighting for everybody's rights everywhere. Consistently, you push back. Because when you see shit like that, nah, you don't let that shit walk anywhere. Y'all need to suspend Kyrie. Kyrie needs to be suspended. Kyrie should not be playing this game. I'm sorry, Kyrie. You've waited so long and let this get so bad that now when you become reactionary, you only could go overboard. Suspend him for half the season. He only wants to play half the season anyway. Give that motherfucker his wish. Ignorant motherfucker, I swear to God. Like, Kyrie's the definition of nigga. Ignorant as fuck. If you really want to say it, don't you guys say that shit. You guys let me say that. Yeah, but you understand, he is the full definition of ignorant. Because he constantly functions in these spaces and he's two-faced. One moment he wants to look enlightened and talk about we're all one people, and another breath he's calling people cockroaches. How are you enlightened? How are you woke? How are we all one? If you look at people as cockroaches, they're beneath you. They're little motherfuckers that scurry when you turn the lights on. Motherfuckers don't know how you turn the lights on. We're right here. And you're wrong. But we're gonna see.
Thank you, sir.
We're gonna see how the NBA continues to play this out. Because the NBA is at a point where they have to do something. They cannot let Kyrie Irving function on their platform like this. Let's forget about Kyrie's platform. Let's forget about Kyrie's stage. You cannot let Kyrie function on your platform, on your stage, unchecked, unmanned, unsupervised, undisciplined. It's a bad look. It's a horrible look. Especially when the commissioner is Jewish. Like, just say bend me over and fuck me in the ass because you look like a bitch right now. How you let that shit slide? As a person of the Jewish community, how you let that slide? How does that hit your heart and you be like, yeah, let's let Kyrie keep playing games? Out of irrational emotion, you should have suspended that motherfucker. And we all would have been like, well, he had it coming. That you sitting on your, like, I really hope you are playing we have to play this safe, and we want to make sure that we don't do anything that violate their rights because you understand that you're not your predecessor. You're not David Stern. If this was David Stern, Kyrie Irving would have been suspended for 20 games, and it just would have been like that. He would have been suspended for 20 games, and that would have been the end of it. But you're not. You're a different commissioner. You're a more compassionate commissioner. You're a fucking Care Bear commissioner. I get it. We're gonna rub your belly and hope you get some fucking sunshine. But for right now, Kyrie Irving don't deserve to play any games. He doesn't deserve. He has lost that right and privilege to play basketball on the NBA stage because he's ignorant. Just for pure ignorance. Can you be punished for ignorance? Like, yeah, you could, like a motherfucker. Go be ignorant at your job. I know normally we don't I don't like to bring stuff down to the normal man's job or the common person's job because there's some instances where it doesn't equate. No, in this instance it definitely equates like a motherfucker. 2 and 2 definitely equals up to 4 all day, every day before, even when you go to Wendy's. Kyrie Irving, how long? I know I'm looking at you, but I'm not asking you. I'm thinking into the Ethernet right now. How long has it been now? How many games has Kyrie Irving played? You understand on your national televised game, you had a front row of people saying that we are against anti-Semitism. Is that the message that you want that you need to be seen on your national televised game? Because you made Kyrie Irving play, so it looks like that you are for it. And I know what some people are saying. Well, he didn't quite say anything. All he did was share a movie. Well, let me ask you this: when Kyrie Irving randomly shares a piece of electronics, is he randomly sharing a piece of electronics, or is he promoting it? When he shares a thought, is he sharing a random thought, or is he promoting his thoughts? You understand? Like, no, you promoted a film that you shared a film that promoted anti-Semitism. Now you've taken it down since then, which means that you've at least realized by now, oh damn, I may have fucked up a little bit somewhere. By apologizing, you're not saying that you're anti-Semitic. By apologizing, you're saying like, damn, I fucked up. It's okay. We fuck up. People fuck up. But you can't sit there and when people question you about it, talk about, oh, you don't have the right to question me. It's a fucking journalist. What the fuck he does? What are we in Russia? Is that what you want? Oh, Russia, where you don't have the right to ask people questions? Because now you sound like you want a communist rule. What are you, Kyrie? You sound confused. You're the most confused woke person I've ever seen. So if you're woke, you still must be concussed because you can't tell if it's night or day. If you're woke, then you live in Alaska because the sun is shining for 22 straight hours and you don't realize it's nighttime. And you need to go take that damn power nap. Great clever motherfucker. And you're talking out your asshole.
Now everyone's like, oh wow.
A sol amigo. I'm sorry. Kyrie Irving has pissed me off in the past. He really has. He really has pissed me off in the past. I don't think I've ever been as upset with Kyrie Irving as I've been right now. Because there's no defending his actions, none whatsoever.
Demoralizing him and being like, I'm taking you out of the fucking game.
He said he watched the film. So if you watched the film, how the fuck you should? I watched the film too, and it made me want to apologize to everybody on my podcast that I was even wondering what was so bad about it. That motherfucker's bad. We're talking about bad. Bad. We're talking about Mike Jackson. I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. We're talking about put that movie in the corner. It's bad. We're talking about go get your Switch. It's bad. We're talking about you need to stay after school. Bad. We're talking about we're demoting you 2 grades. Bad. We're talking about that movie is bad. And yet you said that you watched it, and when you watched it, you decided to share it. That tells me everything about your decision, every decision you ever made in your life, personally or on the court. You're a bad leader. You've always been a bad leader. I've said it since day one. You shouldn't lead a cockroach into a sugar convention. Let's roll up and roll out, because I need to change my energy. I really do. So, because I need a full, whole energy shift. And don't you guys forget to go to holyshift.com. That's WHOLEESHIFT.com to get yourself a free reading today. Actually, I'm sorry, to get yourself a reading today. If you use the promo code MyT Sports, Get yourself a 15% discount on your first reading. All you gotta do is tell them that MyT sent you, folks. Again, that is holyshift.com. We're gonna take a little quick commercial break. I need to shift my energy. I'm gonna let you guys know I'm riled up. I'm a little fazzed up right now. Kyrie Irving really got me pissed off here. So we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna come back. It's only gonna be a minute. Don't miss me too much, right? Just bear with me as I reset. I just want to take a small break, to be honest with you. So, shit.
They didn't join this team to win championships,
Never did Kyrie.
become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some able to do it. They are brighter, better educated, led, and equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights don't flash, and the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day, they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world, and they can respond, I became a soldier.
That probably follows after this
That
one
follow
step.
his words and I'm willing to. But we're back on the Mighty Sports Podcast. I'm still your host, the one and only Mr. Energy Talent Thomar Taylor. Okay, I thought I was done. I thought I was done talking Kyrie. I'm gonna talk a little bit more. What was that question you just asked me again? Shit, because I also forgot the answer I was giving. Okay, so
I asked you.
So the major problem with Kyrie is that he has 75 million.
He follows people's foot, like people follow his footsteps.
Yeah. So
he has an impact on people and what he's.
he's kind of misguided, right? He likes to consider himself woke. I'm pulling myself down. I'm not gonna get right back up. This is me fully coming down. This is my end soliloquy of Kyrie. He likes to consider himself woke, but mainly he's just misguided. Now he's very well spoken, so he sounds intellectual because he's well spoken, right? He has a cadence that is commanding or can hypnotize or can draw you in. If you studied speech or presentation or public speaking, you guys understand what I'm talking about here. He may have that natural gift of gab, as what they say, right? He's from New Jersey, so he may have been born with it. It's something that us New Yorkers and New Jersey people have. Message. Right?
Does that mean that explains why I convince people to do things easily, right?
Yeah, it's a gift.
Okay, continue.
She's like, she gave me the period. I know that was like period.
We don't put my tricks out there.
Listen, you guys know, man. Listen, it's just us talking. There's nobody else here. It's just us. It's me and you. So he has about 75 million followers. So you have to assume there's at least 25 million of those individuals that are actual fans of Kyrie. Like some of them may be businesses, whoever, people that just want to be attached to him in case they want to share something. They can maybe get a boost off his own followers. But let's say he truly has 25 million followers. That's at least 25 million people that Kyrie has the ear of. That when he says something like that, because of their fanatic love for him, right? They may blindly defend him or follow in his actions, and he may not realize that. Come on, we're fanatics. I hate Tom Brady in anything Tom Brady does for no reason. I can't listen to a basketball game if Reggie Miller is calling it. I hate him like that. We're fanatics. We have irrational passion about the people that we watch in sports. He has that fandom. He has 25 million of irrational people. For the most part. Let's whittle it down. Let's say he has 8 million irrational people. That's still a lot of irrational people that may think that the Holocaust is a myth.
But it's not just those people, because those people can also convince
Other people, exactly. So
it's not even 8 billion, it's back to however many followers he has.
And I live in even though I don't live. Yes, please. I'm gonna go over the. I'm gonna switch the beer. I'm gonna take a yin, please. Yes, please. So with Kyrie, right? That. I almost
Glass or
lost.
no glass?
Draft, please. So let's just say it's 8 million people, right? You guys understand? Like, even though I live in South Florida, as far as what I listen to, I live in New York. I listen to New York news. I listen to New York sports. I listen to Hot 97. I listen to New York music. All I do is listen to the media that comes out of New York. People have spent the last 2 days defending Kyrie. People are actually defending Kyrie. Why would you defend Kyrie? Because you're just a fan. You're a blind follower, which means that you are blind enough to do some reckless shit that he may say because he is not educated enough on the subject himself. That's the reason why you have to be more careful, Kyrie. That's the reason why you have to apologize. Not just take it down, but also apologize. And let those 8 million people that may do irrational shit in your name or say, well, Kyrie, I'm using your name to justify their actions. You have to let them know. You basically have to talk them off the ledge. You have to tell them to at ease and put down arms. Because now you have about 8 million people. However, it could be 4 million people, 2 million people. That's a lot. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Bree. That's still a lot. That's more than enough. Because and if you listen to elder Jewish people, right? And we've been saying this for a couple of weeks. The reason that there's such an uproar, for the ones that can remember the Holocaust, the rhetoric that's being passed around over the last 30 days is a lot of the rhetoric that was passed around right before the Holocaust took off. About how Jewish people ran the world and how they needed to be this and that. That's why it's very careful of what. That's why not only do we have to be very careful what we accuse people of saying, but also people need to be very careful what they're sharing and what they're saying. Because I bring it back just to us, right? And when I say us, I'm talking about us pigmented people for a second. If this happened in our own community, if somebody from another race came out and put out shit that had Kyrie Irving's platform that said that slavery was a myth, we would be all over their ass. We was on Kanye's ass just for saying slavery was a choice. He said it was a choice. So he admitted it. He just said that we were complicit. That people were complicit in it, and they took him through the ringer. Imagine if now somebody said that it was a myth. How you would feel? Imagine your uproar. Imagine your Wheezy moment that you will go through. That's what the Jewish people are going through right now.
Amen.
And so that's why you understand why me as a black man, I am such an uproar about this. Why I'm so pressed up and fed up about it, because sometimes people aren't able to put themselves in other people's shoes, right? To be like, oh, okay, damn, I can understand what the fuck you're going through. I can see what's going on in your community. I can understand your pain, your plight. Fuck that. And let's band together. Not to be over here like, but what about my plight? No, this ain't the time for what about my plight right now. See? This ain't about, right now, it ain't about the time to be like, oh, let's talk anti-Semitism. Well, all lives matter. See? To bring it back full circle. Where's you all life matters motherfuckers right now? Exactly, because you understand the fucking assignment. And all you all lives matters motherfuckers that was doing that shit during Black Lives Matter, now you still in the stick out, you sure fucking from racist fuckers. We see you.
Sir,
So,
what did you say about people saying all lives matter?
shit.
Did you say they were wrong or they were right?
He's just saying there's an appropriate time for it, like not when you know.
It's not the time. It was never the time for it. It was.
I said that.
It was. But then maybe you didn't understand that it was.
When I said all lives matter, I meant all lives are equal.
But all lives are equal. At the time when they were talking about the Black Lives Matter movement, when they very structurally started saying White Lives Matter was trying to be a deterrent to a message and a deterrent to a cause, right? They were using it as a because like I said, if that was the case right now, right? While this is going on right now with all this anti-Semitism, where is the all lives matter now, people? No. But where are they now vocally? You don't hear them because they were very strategically
trying to just discredit what was going on with the black people's matter. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Can we put this on live? That wasn't my intention.
I understand.
No, not you.
No.
He wasn't saying that.
We understand that.
No, I know.
No,
That's why
yeah.
I called, even specifically, what I just said, I'm not calling out everybody that said all lives matter, right? But the people that know who I'm talking to, I was talking to.
Yeah, it was purposely there.
Oh, you know who I'm talking to.
Yeah,
we knew what you was trying to do. And now you're sticking out like a sore thumb because there's no all lives matter shit coming out because you understand the assignment. We're talking about Jewish people and Semitism here. This isn't a moment to talk about my plight. Because you're being selfish. See, it's like the person that sees that kid get a candy for getting straight A's, and you're like, well, what's about me and my C's?
Yeah, you feel me? That's why exactly. It's not about you. He's got it for doing
Nobody has ever said all lives doesn't matter. But at that point in time, all lives weren't being targeted specifically by a specific group that we were trying to highlight.
Yeah, so that's why they discredited and they come with the all lives matter just to do that.
Like I said,
if Black Lives Matter, all lives matter.
So what I told you guys. I'm a life podcast.
No, trust me, man. We know, like,
I know, Bree. Listen, Bree. We know where you at. He was just. So listen. Remember I told you guys. I am a life podcast that revolves around sports, and now you see what I mean. Yes. Now you fully see what I mean. Yeah, because listen, I'm gonna tell you guys this: when George Floyd was murdered, I was out there on my corner. I mean, like you catch me in the news. I was out there on the corner for hours.
Yeah, I was hot about that. You really gonna put your knee on the man neck for 9 minutes? Of course he gonna die.
Right there on University.
You feel what I'm saying? Your child, your cousin, your brother, anybody you put your knee on the goddamn neck, that's where you breathe. That's where your windpipe is. And I had a bad shoulder. That's probably why. You feel me, OG? Like for real.
My torn labrum never healed right, and that rotator cuff got messed up. I was out there for hours, like tell me like. Yeah, I go home, my whole entire back is cramped up.
I'll tell you, look, fuck your back. It's about standing for the cause.
It's for different cause. I was out there for hours for a month.
Stop killing the people, man. This shit real.
When I found a protest buddy, me and her was out there. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny who my protest buddy was? A fucking 65-year-old Jewish woman with gay kids. That's who my protest buddy was. Me and her out there for hours, scheduling every day for hours. Shout out to Janine. Oh man, and her favorite color is orange too. Listen, when you're out there for hours with somebody, you talk a little bit about everything. Okay, there isn't a listen.
What's your favorite fruit?
Listen, you spend
orange. Why? Because my favorite color is orange.
You spend a month with somebody like that in that setting for hours with nothing else to do. You find out about everything about each other that you're willing to talk about. Like you understand, her husband's a.
I'll be back. It's 10:20. Well, 10:19, but I'm rounding up.
Gotcha. Thank you. How's this World Series looking? Whew. So you understand, like my anger is real because everybody's anger should be real. Every minority's anger should be real. It's the same anger that I have when women are being taken advantage of. It's the same anger I have when black people's being taken advantage of. It's the same anger I have when Jewish people are being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
Listen,
we stand up for real.
If this shit happens, listen, you could call it, and it's a couple of things. You could call it the black in me that understands that these are things that constantly have to be fought for. Yeah. You could call it the soldier in me that now has embedded into my DNA. I really can't watch atrocities go on too often, and I get a twitch without saying some shit or having to be active about it. I get a twitch about it.
So you see, that's my nature all the way to the core. I got no fuck shit, no fake shit. I got beef for that shit. Like I'll never tell nobody no fuck shit, but it's always some. Like I'm saying, it's just the core. You get what I'm saying? The fiber. No matter what side, a wrong is a wrong. I'm gonna tell you this. I feel you. As you said, why you think I'm that one friend? When somebody needs to have a real talk about some shit, they come to me. When shit is all fucked up and they need a rational, I need a realistic voice. No matter what. Knowing that I may take your side or I may cuss you the fuck out. Yeah, because I just tell you how it is. No matter what, you get it how it is. They understand that. Yeah, but like I said, let's go left field again. That's what true friendship is. Like, if you're never comfortable talking unfiltered to your friend, then you don't have a friend. You understand? If you don't have people that can talk unfiltered to you,
and you don't have friends, ultimately you don't have accountability, and you need accountability. You need people to tell you like, hey, you're fucking up here. And you also need to be able to tell your friends like, hey, you're fucking up. You need that. And listen, you may argue with them in the moment, but when you're by yourself, it still resonates. You be like, yeah, I may have been wrong right there. Like shit, you know what I mean? And understand that the next time you see each other, there's still no beef. You guys are still hot, keep keying like the fuck up because listen, you had a moment. That moment's passes on to the next one. What am I talking about sports today?
hey, so yeah, Philly, Houston seems gonna take this one. It's gonna be a tight series. Man.
Yeah, they're gonna tie this one. The World Series right now, you have Phillies up 2-1. Looks like Houston is gonna end up tying the series. So far, they've gone back and forth. Philly won game 1, 6-5. Then the Astros won game 2, 5-2. Philly waxed them in game 3 so bad that Houston. Listen to the irony here. The Houston Astros accused them of cheating. That's how bad the ass whooping was. But it wasn't cheating. It was simple, actually good baseball. He was tipping his pitches. He was just flat out tipping his pitches. So they lost that game 7-0. But right now, it looks like Houston is returning the favor, and they're getting waxed right now 5-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Majority of that was given up in 1 inning. I think they spent 5 innings of 0-0 baseball, and then in the bottom of the 5th, top of the 5th,
it was wide.
Top of the 5th, everything. The floodgates open up. Now we have a 5-0 game, and we're gonna see if a comeback is in the works, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Right now we got Javier throwing a no-hitter through 5.5 innings. You know what's so funny? We never used to talk about no-hitters 5.5 innings.
Back in those trail days.
You never talked about the no-hitter until like at least 7 innings. But that's because pitcher was different. Pitchers pitched at least 7 innings back then. Now they pitch about only 5. Which, you know what? Which we don't know. I can understand it in some people's cases.
Pitcher fresh, you know?
Yeah, I can understand in some people's cases. Because I can remember
Done by Snoop.
Go ahead. Hello, bro.
Don't hit me.
I'm not gonna do that.
You didn't hear what I just said? No. Oh. I was like, death by Snoop. Oh,
You know what?
I love you. Listen, you leaving?
Yeah,
You're not gonna stay 13 minutes for trivia?
I can.
Understood. I shot my shot.
You were late today.
I was late today. Listen, it happens, you know. Every once in a while.
Anyway, yep, it's looking like it's going down, man.
You know, I really want I'm gonna give you the New York perspective on this, right? This is a very hard series for New York fans to watch, right? Depending on what side of the coin you're on. For the Yankees fans, right? They all want to see Philly win, right? And want to see the Houston Astros lose, right? So all the Yankees fans in New York are out there rooting for Philly. But then there's the Mets fans that can't root for nothing Philly.
No Philly.
So they out here rooting for the Astros to win. So even when they're both not involved in the World Series, they can't even agree on who they want or who they hate more to want to win. Yankees fans hate the Astros, Mets fans hate the Phillies, and they're both all kind of polarized. I look at things from a New York point of view.
Well, that's because you're a New York fan.
You're not saying a New York state of mind.
New York hates everybody, so.
We don't hate everybody. We just hate Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. No, we don't hate Aaron Rodgers. We don't hate everybody. Reggie Miller.
You're good.
Like, we don't hate everybody. Tom Brady. We hate Reggie Miller. Like, we hate.
You can't hate Tom Brady. Tom Brady is the best athlete of all time.
He's not even an athlete. Stop it right now. I know ballers are better athletes.
But also, he's getting divorced. He's getting divorced from a girl that makes more money than he does because of the sport he loves to play.
Exactly. He should have focused on his kids. Take care of your house.
Listen, well, freaking.
I just hate him. See, I told you. Remember, I explained this earlier. Remember? I just said this to you earlier. Fans, we're irrational. I told you, it's an irrational fan. Just 5 minutes, just 5 minutes.
So
I'll say how much I hate Tom Brady.
Who did you go for again?
You know what? That is not something that I should really use my own words for.
Actually, you know what? I'll give you credit. They're playing good this year. I'll give you credit.
We're tied right now. You guys are playing good this year too. Wait, you're not a Dolphins fan. You're
Cowboys.
Okay, you are the Cowboys fan. I almost said Philly for a second.
Well, you know what? I really hope you guys beat the Bills this week.
That's not happening.
What? Well, why do you get me negative?
We're not beating the Bills this week.
Oh, come on now.
Okay, stop.
That's not really going on.
We're not beating the Bills this week.
No.
That's not me.
I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a diehard Dolphins fan too. But the Jets, not you, but there's some Jets fans at Ale House when I used to watch football there. They were assholes.
We're annoying as fuck. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you this.
You're not annoying. You're passionate.
All fans, okay, all rival fan bases are annoying. As a Dolphin fan, you're not doing anything different than
I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, but also I know what you're saying.
But as a Cowboys fan, right? So let me talk out of my.
We got the most unrealistic fans in the world.
Let me talk out of my Giants tongue, right? So as a Cowboys fan, you're not doing anything different than a Giants fan will be doing in those scenarios, in those winning scenarios.
But honestly, I'm more realistic, though. I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm also a football fan. I'm realistic.
Realistically, the Cowboys have a team every year to make the playoffs.
They got the talent to make it.
Which means that in a weird roundabout way, you have a team to win a Super Bowl every year because
this year they got the best odds than past. The way they're fucking Michael Parsons, the way their defense is playing, they got us odds for the Cowboys teams they've had in the past. But Philly's playing awesome. Minnesota's playing. I mean,
you know when you play video games and you leave your character just sitting there for too long.
No, I don't play. I never got that far. I either play Madden or I play golf. So on the.
I had to drink some.
Yeah, be here all day tomorrow. So,
Right now, I'm like,
I have one good thing to look forward to. Red velvet cheesecake.
Red velvet
That's
cheesecake.
always a great thing to look at.
I've been boiling water over my stove and I'm just like putting my face over it to get
All right, so we got fucking 8 minutes to work.
We got, you know what? We got 8 minutes. Who's inside?
Nobody. Just Bobby and the fucking sir. Anna's in there, fucking the servers.
Okay.
I'm happy.
You should shout her out.
I'm happy I saw your podcast.
Oh, thank you. Well, listen, if you got 5 more minutes, I'm gonna start trivia right now.
I gotta go, but
You should
Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at?
Just shout her out.
Hey.
have a good night, man. Bye.
I don't know anybody in this
Holy
house.
shit.
I always go based off pay you, but I don't want to say that these days. So
You know what? Then I don't deserve it. God,
Just shout out Chef. They'll reply back. Any chef
I know
will
it too
reply
well.
Chef.
But I'm drawing a blank right now.
Chris! Where you at? Hey, Chris! Chris! Where you at? Chris! We're gonna do trivia real quick. She wants to stay for trivia. I think I'll be the first person.
never.
Okay. I shot my shot. That's all I can do.
That's what she said. Shout your shot. That's all
Listen,
you can do.
man. Dating is the first form of sales you ever learn. Talk to 100, like you'll get about 20 names, you get about 20 numbers, you'll get 10 callbacks, you'll get 5 follow-throughs, you'll smash 2.
Yeah.
That's sales.
Yeah,
That's exactly what they teach you in sales.
The cold calls is what counts. The cold calls. So that's my freaking job. So.
I know I'm blowing your minds. Listen, yeah, sale tactics and dating pool. It's the same exact thing, fellas. Yeah, so keep shooting your shot. You listen. The only shots you miss are the ones you don't take. So remember that.
No, unless you don't pull out.
Oh no, then you didn't shoot that down. No, then you definitely hit your shot.
Yeah,
Listen, you didn't just shoot your shot. You hung on the rim. You hung on the rim. You was like,
the rim. I got my two kids out because I didn't pull out. So.
You got why you broke the net.
I know.
You understand?
Broke the net.
No, actually, there was no net.
Yo, you got the first technical.
No, there was no net involved. There was no net involved. It was like being in the hood with no net.
Then you went into the stairs. You fought a fan, and now you're fucked for life. Like nah.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
You're banned from the game for the next 18 years.
No, actually, you're gonna get front row, but you're gonna pay for that for
18.
18 years. So.
Not even 18.
18?
No.
I mean,
No, bullshit.
I would say by
The next
21.
18 years, you're front row.
By the time
You're
they're
double
able to
paid.
drink is the time that they're getting ready to move out. Because they don't want the parents' bullshit of them drinking. I'm telling you. I asked every one of my friends, what age did you guys move out? And it's in between from 20 to 23.
You know what?
And you know
later
why?
sometimes, like 27.
You know why? And I asked them, and I'm like, how did you guys decide to move out? And they said, because I found a boyfriend. And I asked, how did you guys find a boyfriend? They said, because I was drunk.
you hear that, people?
No,
So how old are you?
I'm 36 years
I'm
old.
25.
Oh, you for the boyfriend?
No, I moved out because I had the opportunity to move out, not for a woman. But me, my old lady, my ex-old lady, fucking moved in. We had kids.
So she's that side of the equation.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
And I had a boyfriend, and I moved out.
And then
I
I bought my own house, so she's got her
Did it
own
work
place.
out?
But
So ultimately, what we got from Bree's story, right, is when you're ready to move
So
out,
you're now back with your
Go out.
spouse, right?
get drunk, find a mate. That's all you gotta do. Whenever you're ready to move out of your parents' crib.
make sure he pulls out too.
No. If you're trying to find a mate, you pull guard, okay? You do that UFC shit. You pull guard. You put your legs on his back.
And you lock that shit.
Oh my God! I mean, my ex used to
No,
do
you
that
tell
shit
him
to
you
me.
love him
you
when you
laugh.
pull
Like,
out.
you
You
know
tell
about
him you
that
love
move.
him when you pull out.
Listen,
You wear a condom.
Huh?
You know, like
Yeah.
the thing that they teach you throughout all your life.
You're talking about the
in
2000s
school?
way.
I'm talking about the responsible way, where you don't get,
You
you
know
don't
what?
get no disease.
Yeah,
you know what?
don't
You
get
know what?
no-
Yeah, that's
You gotta use
You know what? I like her. I need more people like her in my life. I
Exactly.
swear to God.
because if you say that
Keep
shit
on
about
recording,
because if you say that shit about
please.
80s babies, they're like, yeah, no condom.
Condom?
I gotta remember that.
What do you mean,
Yeah,
shrink
yeah,
wrap?
yeah.
What do you mean, shrink wrap?
Yeah. Hey, man. Ooh,
Get over here,
buddy,
DJ. Something.
buddy's a
I
boss in
told
the
you the time
game.
anyway. You
What
belong
did
in the
you say,
camera.
shrimp
Anyway.
wrap?
That's my brother over there. Get over there.
Bobby, we're talking about pulling out right now, so.
Man, I can't answer material. That's what I'm trying to do.
No, we just talk. We just gabbing right now. And plus,
You don't
I'm gonna have to tell everybody where you at.
don't even have to stress out.
Folks, we got the DJ
Well,
for
you
tonight's show.
no, but you still,
Ladies'
you still
night.
got something to worry about.
Listen, ladies drink free just passed.
Yes,
Still 2 for 1 for ladies right now until 12 p.m. You guys make sure that you come out. We here every single Wednesday. We gonna be
Anyway,
here.
point is,
with
he
Lions
was
Get Right.
when we put it on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I know this.
We gonna be here before Thanksgiving. You guys make sure you come out. I'm gonna be blast. DJ said, tell everybody where they can find you.
And you know, like,
Oh, you got some regulars, don't you?
he's
I wish
still
it was-
You got some regular places.
I got some regulars.
Regular places.
Sunday,
Tap 42 on
They
Sundays.
do.
But you know what?
Sundays what time?
Is
Tap
different. But I
42.
know what you're saying, but it-
11 to 3, Tap 42 Sundays mornings. Get your brunch on with DJ Scepter. So we got Avatura what
I
time?
was in a position where I was-
Saturdays 11 to 3 brunch again. We doing brunch all weekend long. You understand what kind of mimosas we talking about? O'Connor's 12 to 4:30.
And you know
That's 12:30 a.m. to 4:30. You understand? This man don't sleep. You don't miss either.
More
Naked
power
Taco
to you.
when?
More power to
we
you.
left.
Yeah.
Naked Taco, Coconut Creek. That's on Tuesdays, right? That's on Tuesdays. Come eat tacos. Get your boo drunk. Go home, eat more tacos.
And it felt so much better because we didn't have to.
Yeah. We won't be honest.
If you're born in the 80s, you use a
That's where we
condom.
agree. You're never gonna
Or you
come
don't use a
across
condom
somebody
if you're born in the 80s. If you're
You don't
born in
seem like
after the
that.
2000s,
You don't
use a
seem like
condom.
the type to sleep with
It's your
guys.
thing, apparently.
Like you're never gonna
I'm
come
proud of
across
you
a guy
guys. For real.
that is
It's a
sleeping with
responsible
you
thing to
that
do.
says-
We had a wife, obviously.
Hey, to me, that's like cutting the sides of a bread. It's still a
what?
sandwich, right?
I mean, it is still a sandwich.
Not good for you in the sense, you know, but the fact is,
I prefer my sandwich a little bit
but for
more.
another man, for a man, let me ask you guys' opinion. For a man, if she's with a woman and
Is it that time?
it's getting into it, and then he stops and says, "Listen, I need to get a condom." How rare is that?
Listen, you know what? I'm pretty sure if he says that,
While he's in the middle of it.
then ultimately that's class.
No, I'm happy for her, though.
No,
I'm
I
happy
understand.
for her,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure for someone that's the ultimate turn on because it makes her think like, oh my God, he's so responsible.
That's what
he's
she
thinking
said.
about this
Yeah.
and that. Next, you know, the floodgates open all up, and next, you know, like when
So
he
that
goes
one guy out of 10 guys.
it's like
That one guy out of 10 guys.
He's like that one dentist, right? 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 born.
Yeah.
Listen, 1 out of
She's got
10
a good
guys
head on
born
her
in the
shoulder,
90s use a condom.
Yeah. You have a good head on your shoulder. So.
With this?
No, these are random stats made up on the MyT Sports podcast. We don't Google shit over here.
No,
We don't need facts.
I don't goggle shit. I go off stats. So.
We don't go off facts. We go off feelings and emotions here. We're cancers.
No, I go off fucking facts.
No, we do.
Yeah, I feel like I'm upset with Pop 40 next time.
You know what?
Sounds good in there.
Trivia!
You know what? Since you guys said that you don't go off facts, you know what? We got
Trivia!
some facts that we need
You
to
know
go
the
ahead.
fact is I'm gonna dominate trivia right now. Give me football, all NFL.
Listen, you know how this works. You
gotta
pick
pick
your own
a number.
trivia.
All right.
But let's get into some MyT trivia.
I love it. I look forward every fucking Wednesday, okay? I do. I look forward
Oh, hold on.
every
I got
Wednesday.
this just for you.
Hey, Joseph, what do you? Hey, you fucking you being a nice guy.
That's for you.
Are you? I'm really jealous right now. I'm jealous right now. I don't have one, so.
Oh, man. Yo, I can't wait to get young girls going in a fucking Cowboys jersey. I already got a reserve. I already got the whole.
No, what team? Giants, Eagles, or Redskins? Or I'm sorry, Commanders. Let me get
What a closet. Do you know? Did you know? WC, right? In most European and foreign countries, is the initial that you find on the bathroom. It's called. It stands for their water closet. So that's what I call that team, that red and yellow team. I call them water closet because to me it's more brown and yellow, pooping and
My cousin has the account for the movie company to move all Commanders, all the away games up to the Midwest. They don't go out to California or anything like. They don't go to Dallas. I would have went with them in a heartbeat, and they don't do home games. Well, he doesn't do them, but they move all their sporting equipment and everything.
Okay, so it's officially time for some MyT trivia. Who would like to be the first contestant to play
Ladies first.
today? Actually, hold on one second. Let's get the timers out here. 1 second. Hey, yo.
You see how good I am, how smart I am.
All right, you know what?
Bam.
You gotta
bring to so much
put,
stuff
hey, put me in the front of the bus. That's fine. Put me in the front of the bus. I'm not scared.
Let him go first.
All right, Ben, man, it's on you.
He's
Go ahead.
smart and wise.
All
Hey,
right.
because you already
All
know
right,
what
you
win.
gotta do. Well, is it all?
Pick a number.
I was drunk last time I was here. So you.
Alrighty, so you know how this goes,
Just pick a number.
right? So I'll remind you. The way that we play MyT trivia is that you're gonna pick a number. That number corresponds with a question.
Okay.
And then we give you that question, and you see if you're able to answer our question. There you go.
All right, that's fine.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna give you an answer. I don't know if it's gonna be right or not. So.
I mean, we have everything in here. We have sports. We have hipology. We got Disney.
I hope I get
You know, I got kids, so hey, if you put me a frozen question, I'm gonna ace that bitch.
All right, hit that number.
You got it, friend.
So,
I don't get that shit.
pick a number between 1 and 132.
22. 22.
Erases everything.
Oh, your number is 22?
Yeah, Cowboys fan, Emmitt Smith, favorite player of all time.
Okay. Gotta make sure I change the 22 question is next time.
I'm not scared.
Are the Disney questions odds or evens?
He's not gonna give you that.
Why?
Alrighty.
I'm a supporter.
Because you weren't here for this one, so I can definitely ask you this. Because this question was used last week,
Okay.
but I don't think you were here for
I
this
was here
question.
last week, but I wasn't outside.
Okay. Now remember, you can't help him. No blurting out the
He's
answers.
looking at
You're
me.
just in time, Toya, for trivia.
Tori,
So,
I'm
for
gonna.
you and you alone,
Okay.
which shoe
Okay.
does Cinderella leave behind at the ball?
Glass slipper.
Listen to the question.
Oh,
Which
I
shoe
got you.
does Cinderella leave behind
Left
at the
slipper.
ball?
Left slipper. Left slipper. Left glass slipper.
That's your final answer.
Yes.
Want to lock that in?
Left glass slipper.
Are you one of those people with a photographic memory?
I'm just smart with stupid ass fucking knowledge. Last slipper.
You're correct. It was the left slipper.
Like, how do you get this right?
I got stupid knowledge up here.
You really got that.
Yeah, wow. Cinderella lose when she left the ball. I said the last slipper, but what foot?
Alright, so these are your choices of prizes. So you pick one.
And you got Blue Chew in there?
I got Blue Chew in here.
Let me see what that shit look
No,
like. Let me see.
Give me the Blue Chew. I gotta leave.
Whichever one you use, listen, you pick one of your prizes. Oh, you need to
You know
play.
you
You
wanna
play
try
what's
a
your
Blue
prize.
Chew, right?
So you pick which prize you want.
Hell yeah, try a Blue Chew. If I win, I'm trying to fucking Blue Chew. I was gonna ask you about that shit.
Yeah, the Blue Chew came in.
But you know what? Next week, if I get some girl with this, they're gonna come back and hate you.
And also remember guys, if you ever want to try a free sample, I have promo codes.
Yeah,
And you
Am I another turn?
can get a free order. You can get an order for free. You get 6 of them for free with my promo code. Let me know whatever you want promo code. I got you. And we'll make sure we give those away too.
Yeah.
So if you don't win, I got you. Okay, who's next to play some MyT trivia?
I got it right.
My number.
You're up next? Okay.
48.
48. All right, let's see what 48 gives us.
Equality.
Okay.
Nah? Oh, yeah.
If he misses it, do I have a chance to get it? Oh, okay. Alright, I won't say nothing. I'm gonna come over here.
What is the name of the Miami Heat's mascot? Now remember, mascots kind of have a name that is kind of fit into their location at times. What is the name of the Miami Heat's mascot? You're on the clock.
I don't even know this one, to be honest with you.
Who's gonna play some MyT trivia next? I don't know if you guys know when it comes to MyT trivia.
I couldn't leave her, I'm sorry.
Oh, we're gonna get the table of those two orange guys. Oh no, he's still playing.
No.
We're waiting for you. We're gonna get them next. Oh yeah, you guys in the orange shirts. I see you. We're gonna get you to play some trivia next. Oh yeah. We're talking about you guys. He's looking around like, wait, you talking about me in the orange shirt?
No, yeah, I know you're Indian. Anyway.
Have you taken the guess yet?
Huh?
Still got some time.
Birdie.
What's that?
Anyway, play trivia.
Hold on, let's bring this volume down so I can hear you.
Play trivia.
Got a little bit of time.
Video birdie, some shit like that.
Seriously, it's just.
I don't really remember, man. I know it's a B, not
So you
birdie.
put the number 1 through whatever, right?
So what is your
And
okay?
you get
I'm gonna need you to say a
If I
name.
choose me, it could be about sports,
Give me a
it could be
final
about
answer. And I will give it a hint. Again, it correlates to the city or the name of the team in a sense.
So play trivia.
Alright.
What's your
I can't help you.
So they're the Miami Heat.
Fire.
We leave in South Florida.
I'm from New York.
Brooklyn!
Trinity and Guyanese. I know that's what you're getting at.
Brooklyn!
Come here, Steve.
It's birdie. I don't know, man.
I know.
That one got me.
Got a little bit of time.
No problem.
I just need you to let me know what your final answer is. Whenever you come up with your guess, you give me your final answer.
I'm asking nicely.
Birdie,
He's
man.
playing
That's it.
trivia.
Go with Bernie?
Birdie, final
Yeah.
answer.
Good fucking answer.
I
You
think
going
that's
Birdie?
his name, man.
Good
Birdie,
fucking
final
answer.
answer.
I feel some conspiracy going on over here. It's okay. Let's see what happens here. Let's pull it up.
No, Bert, he dances like this.
I'm calling my rich.
Oh shit! It was fucking Birdie. Hey, I told you on DJ.
Bernie.
Fucking shoot for
No,
right now.
listen. You kept on saying it. He was like Beanie, Bernie. You're like Bernie, my
Hey,
Bernie,
give him a
Bernie, some shit.
I was like, damn.
I'm calling my rich.
So,
Okay, cool.
Got him.
Hey,
Come get you. All right.
Got him.
do you want to?
Yeah.
Ask your number and
Listen.
you can answer questions.
All righty.
Now Rish is gonna play.
Who's next to play? Who's the next contestant on some MyT trivia? You're up? Okay. So this is how it goes. You're gonna pick a number between actually whatever you just pick.
40.
I just wanna wait for it too.
2 maybe.
40. Okay, I got it. Pick a number between 1 and 132. 7. Okay. That's all of my lucky numbers. Don't worry, ladies. You're gonna play too. We're gonna get you involved as well. We got Disney questions. We got hippology. I got easy questions. Listen, you're gonna play and you're gonna like it. Okay. You ready for this one? This one may be up your alley. You know. You guys are gonna hate me for that. You guys are gonna laugh when you hear the question. That's the reason why I say this. Understand? I have no common sense whatsoever, and I can find a punchline. Anywhere. So when I say this is up your alley, you're gonna laugh a little when you hear the question. You ready? Who was the male singer in A Whole New World?
Wait, the character or the artist?
The goddamn character. Nobody cares about the real people. This is a Disney question. Stop it. You can't help.
Disney? You can't answer. You can't help.
Who was the male singer in A Whole New World?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Really?
See, I told you. See, now you want to play. See, these are the kind of questions that we have in the MyT trivia. We got some easy ones. We got some hard ones. For some people, it's a layup. For some people, it's a trick shot. He's over there. He's wondering. He came just in time. He's like, hey, yo, did I make it? Did I make it? Yes, you did. What's going on, baby?
He's Jasmine and
The male singer.
Jasmine and who?
What did you say? Good?
Jasmine and who? He said it.
Is that your final answer? Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Final answer. Let's see. The male singer in A Whole New World is Aladdin. She gave you the ultimate assist. Yo, she was like,
What was the question before he said that?
okay, who was the male singer in A Whole New World?
Sven. On the whole world. No. I'm thinking.
No, but she really gave him the ultimate layup. She was like, yo,
Aladdin.
She's like,
Listen.
Aladdin.
Bro,
The male from Aladdin.
But look, yeah, but she says Jasmine.
I did not say it.
she's over here.
Hey, did I get it right?
Carpets, B! Flying carpets!
Aladdin. All right. Who started it out?
Hey, look, hey, bro. But look, I know you
This is
want.
your prize. You pick
You
one.
better save a blunt for me.
Okay, so look, so take the blunt for and give me the truth. Look, hey, bro, I'm telling you, give her the split. So look, bro, and I'ma switch you up and give me that
Listen,
truth.
hey, there's some negotiation going on. What's going on here?
He's still going like that. But then it's the same thing.
Listen to Jeff the man. She still got to play too.
No question. Yeah, Wednesday.
Alrighty. Okay, folks. We have 2 prizes left. We have 2 prizes. You played already. I gotta get everybody. Listen, one per.
I'm going for the record. Okay,
who's going to be next? We have 2 prizes left. Okay, we got Bree. Who's going to be after Bree?
Yeah,
you know what? It's going to be. Is you after Bree? Okay. Who's Steve? Is Steve the tall gentleman? Okay. So we got Bree, and we got what's your name, young Kyrie? I can't figure it out. Kyrie's kind of controversial right now.
You got right to the point.
Yeah, I can't give him young Kyrie right now. I can't call him Kyrie's little brother right now. Nah, Kyrie's fucking up. I can't put that on you right now. I'm like, what's your big bro? What's going on with your big bro? What are you doing? Okay. So, what number was that? That was number 7. Okay, Bree, you're next. Are you ready to play some team trivia? Are you ready?
Not from you, but from trivia. Not from you.
Okay.
That was good.
I didn't hear that question.
Like T-Pain right there.
I didn't hear that question.
Oh, that's your question. So I have her, and then I have him, and then you're next. But I only have 2 prizes left. So you gotta hope she gets one wrong or he gets it wrong. Because the game ends, but all prizes are over. Or until half an hour is over.
Next to me, and they both get a row.
Next to somebody else who hasn't played yet.
I've never played before. I guess. I get A for effort.
Okay, Bree. You know the routine. Pick a number between 1 and 132. 124. Okay. We're going big numbers this time. Alrighty. You should be scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be
It's a
scared.
sport. Fuck. Why do you do this to me?
Don't be scared.
What was the question?
Hasn't been asked yet.
Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me.
Did you ever get any of the answers right?
This actually works in everybody's favor. You already kind of got a gift. Somebody else's. Okay, your question. You can't help her.
I'm not gonna help her.
Tell her no, she doesn't know this. Even though it's, I'm gonna tell you this. You ever heard of what is this word? The simplest answer is probably the correct answer. Think of that when I answer this next question. Okay, she's after him. She's after him.
What? She on the clock.
You can go ahead.
I got 3 people ahead of her.
I don't need to.
I got you, Michelle.
Nice
Okay, Brie.
You gotta get her
And she
now.
made an appointment. She jumped straight to the front. She made an appointment.
Okay, you know what? Okay, come on, get over here.
Don't be scared.
She's a runner. She's a track star. She's gonna run away when they get time. No, Brie. We're trying to escape. It's okay. Why did Michael Jordan once wear number 12 instead of his traditional number 23 in an NBA game against the Orlando Magic?
Say it again.
Wait, I have a feeling 12 goes with the Magic.
Why? No.
Why?
No.
That's your last answer.
Why did
Oh man.
Why did
Michael Jordan
12 instead of 23
I think I know
for
why.
the Magic game?
you're on the clock?
That's the size of his shoe.
Now, you're on the clock. No. Whenever you give me your answer, tell me that's your final answer. Now, remember what I told
Can
you?
we help her or no?
No, you can't help her.
You
Don't help
can't
her.
give me clues.
I'm giving you a clue. I gave you a clue. I gave you
That's
the biggest
not a
clue
clue. That's
ever.
part of the question. I just
Think-
count.
Whose law is this? Is it? What's this law is this?
Think of stupidity.
But think the most what's going on there? Stop.
My fault. I'm trying to put it. Damn, she hard. Stop, Bertrand. I thought I was in the principal's office for a
The most
second.
You're
obvious-
making me sound mean. I'm sorry.
Think the most obvious answer possible.
Think
Oh,
stupidity.
goodness.
Bro, every time I walk, I gotta move back a little bit.
Because it's the size of his shoe.
That's your final answer.
No.
Okay. Then let me know when you have your final answer. You got a little bit more. You got a little bit more time. Think the
Don't
obvious
tap
answer.
it.
If he normally wears a normal number and he
So-
wears a different number,
Why did he
why
wear?
is
Why did
he
he
What
wear
is the
12?
word called? It's not podcast. It's not produced. What is it
Now,
called?
remember, Michael Jordan was in the 90s. So don't try
He
to
was
You
force
know
actually
who Michael
in
Jordan, right?
the 80s.
Michael Jordan was in the 80s and
90s,
90s. So don't try to force any modern term, any modern thinking on him. Hey, there's no real modern.
That's his favorite number.
Okay. Say that. Final answer.
That's his favorite number.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Bring-
Oh, you got a new sound.
I think what's popular today is Jersey was stolen or
Emotional damage. It was stolen.
It was no Poppy said. You heard the old man? It was
One, I gave you an excellent crew.
I said that.
Two, one of my friends.
Poppy
I said I went like this.
Because you know it's only one of your boys that would do some shit like that. That's actually
I was
one of my friends that did that.
I was like, wow.
I went like that.
Answer. She said
It was stolen. The most obvious reasons. Why wouldn't he wear his regular shirt?
All right.
It was stolen.
All right, whose turn is it next?
Right here.
Big man with a beard.
All right, Pippin. You're up next. Pick a
Come
number
on, here, you got this. Don't worry.
between 1. It ends at.
Can I get one more chance?
If I get through everybody, then I get through him. I'll throw another trip if we have time. But there may not be a prize left. You know how this goes. You know how that should go.
All right.
She definitely can't use a Bluetooth.
She gonna only give it to somebody.
Nigga about to hit her.
Okay, folks. Pimpin'. Keith is it, right?
86.
Keith is ready for this. I changed his numbers up. I hope I changed it up.
it's apology.
The other day I seen him out here. I'm like, look.
Okay.
I like this.
You know what? This is fun. Okay.
Yeah.
So, next question. You ready? You ready for your question?
Yeah.
Who drafted Chris Webber?
Oh, I know this one. I know this one. I think
It's a Cali team.
you might be right. You heard him?
What's that?
Sacramento Kings.
You let me know when it's your final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer?
Final answer. Fuck it.
Unfortunately, damn, I forgot. I gave it away, didn't I?
It's wrong.
You got it wrong.
Who was it? It's not you.
Emotional.
Who was it?
Orlando Magic.
So and they traded him over to Sacramento.
First year. No, he went to Sacramento.
I thought you said drafted.
No. Imagine the second question. He was traded in his first year.
But he never even played for the Magic.
He was traded in his very first year.
Yeah, so
Was he traded or drafted?
Who was he drafted by?
Yeah.
That's what we asked.
And I said,
Yeah, that's who drafted him. Yeah.
So the current rookie contracts and how they're structured is Chris Webber's fault. Chris Webber was the last rookie to be drafted, and then all of a sudden, his very first year, left his team and wanted to go somewhere else. Doesn't happen anymore. Can't get out of that contract like that anymore.
I know he played.
And he went to Sacramento.
That's why he plays.
He went to Sacramento later on in his career. He went to Sacramento after he. You understand? We're talking about Orlando, Golden State, Washington Bullets, and then Sacramento. Sacramento was like his fourth team.
Okay. Pull me back in that rotation there.
All right, Tommy, you got
Yo, I gotta move, dog. That's good?
All right.
Get over it. Okay.
It's on me.
So no. We had a buddy in orange over here. Where's he at? Okay, who's up next for the MyT trivia?
Who's up?
Anna? Are you up?
You up for trivia or what?
Yeah.
Come on, Anna. Alrighty.
I can't move.
Only because I'm trying to be fair to make sure I get everybody else before I go around and give a second chance to everybody.
Alright.
Because he's a trivia whiz, and I want to make sure I give everybody a chance to win some prizes before he gets a second prize.
He's the whiz for
It's her and that nigga. Fuck it. Her and me.
No, I better get.
You didn't go yet, but
Your number is 28?
Marshall Falk, 28.
Hey, bud, you ain't go yet?
No, I already went, but I went first.
Okay, I didn't want you to go or something. I was just saying, go ahead, man.
You know when he answers.
Anna, I didn't hear you. What's your number?
28.
You said 28?
Yeah.
Is that the number that you want to go that you said?
Yes, please.
Okay. Try to give you a chance to back out of it.
29.
Okay.
Don't be scared.
28.
No, she don't. No, listen. You want 28 or 29?
They go all different.
29.
29 it is. Okay.
You're looking out.
I did.
Thank you.
Bong. All right. This is another Disney question.
Yay!
All righty. You might as well just come up here now.
What did the fairy godmother turn into a coach for Cinderella?
Give it to her. Give it to her.
Hey, what you picking,
Alrighty, come up here and get your gift.
86. She said, look. Hey, I got you.
What she said?
Off the camera.
Yeah, I got it.
You can get it. Oh, come over here. Get it. This is off the camera. This, stage left. Let's go stage left.
But yes, so we shouldn't be doing this on the camera.
Stage left. You get your prize.
Oh my gosh, you won.
Alrighty. So
Thanks,
that's for me.
What we got left?
Okay, folks.
All right, tell me.
We have one prize left, and it's Bluetooth.
All right, I already won one.
You already want a Bluetooth?
Yeah, I want the
I feel bad whoever gets this. So it'd be torture.
Listen,
Trust me.
don't feel bad for it. Just feel bad for her.
No, it's gonna be torture. I'm telling you.
My boy won't say he lost, right?
He lost. We
All
lost.
right, how about this? If I win, I'll give that shit out.
Wait, I got you.
All right.
9-4. Hey, Bree, you won again?
All right, if I win, I'm giving this shit.
All
right.
Okay. Let's see, what else do we have left? Who has not played? DJ Scepter. Would you like to play for something? Actually, you know what? I see another contestant. Come up here, my friend. Come up here. Let me see what you drink. Come up, play some trivia.
No,
Where's he at?
He's out.
What is that?
No, he's not good at it. He don't want to play.
I got all kinds of questions.
Listen.
It's both the prizes.
If I win, I'm going to give it away.
Okay.
76.
Alrighty. We're in here for round 2. Wait, let's check. Okay. Let's check this first. DJ Scepter, would you like to play? Toya, would you like to play?
Tori.
Sorry, Toya. I always say Toya. I don't know why I always say Toya.
Tori, my boy. Nandi, would you like to play? Nandi.
76.
Okay, it's on you, Pimpin.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say 86 for enough for it.
We already had 86.
Number 86?
Yeah, we already did 86.
All right. Let's do... You know what? Let's do my oldest child. He's 12. Let me do 12.
12? Okay. Alrighty. You ready for this one?
Absolutely.
What is widely regarded as the first hip-hop record?
Maybe Beastie Boys.
What is highly regarded? You can't help it.
No.
But these are the kind of questions that we have.
Listen, I'm
yes,
not...
DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Go DJ. That's my DJ.
The question was,
Lil Wayne.
what is widely regarded as the first hip-hop
I
record?
won't get the record, but I'm going to say probably Beastie Boys.
Basically, what song was basically considered the first?
Are you asking to name the album? Or
I don't know the album. Well, the song.
The record. It was considered a record when it came out because of how old it was.
Exactly.
But what record was considered?
No, you got G-Run. Rubber Run. No.
I'm going to say Beastie. I don't know the record. I'm going to say Beastie Boys. So.
You let me know when you have your final answer.
Yeah, man. No, but that's just for him. He live broadcasting.
Beastie Boys.
See, he's like, damn, I wish I would have had this question. I think I know this one. See? Triggers to everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Triggers to everybody. I throw layups in here. Depending on what your expertise is.
Robert, what is it? Fucking
What is widely regarded as the first
I think
hip
it's
hop
Beastie
record?
Boys. I don't know. I don't know the album or the song, but I think it's Beastie Boys.
Let him work through it. It's okay. He has time. He has time.
I know a movie that the fucking song was from. It was from Steven Seagal. Fucking.
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
No, there's a song that
Bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
No, it's a fucking
Slow. That's not the first song. I'm just singing some random shit.
Listen, I don't know the album or the song. I'm gonna say Beastie Boys. I'm gonna get wrong, but it don't matter.
I understand.
I know what movie it's from. First rap album.
It goes
I said
something
Beastie
like a hip hop, a hip hop, and it don't stop. Don't break it down to the funk, the break to the break to the book of the beat. Now what you hear is not a text. I'm potted to the beat. Okay, that's my T and Sharky, and we're come to move your feet. You got DJ Scepter inside. Okay.
Hold on. What was it?
Rapper's Delight.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
That was the name of the group, the album.
That was the group.
What's the album? Rapper's Delight.
I wouldn't know that.
Alright, so you got one more.
Okay.
I won 96.
I went 84.
Howard 96. Let's see. Okay. We're about to run out of time, so I will know one last question. Who wants the last question?
I'll take the last one.
Okay.
I love doing this shit.
I got him over there. I should do say my 96. Oh, okay, so you was volunteering already for that last question. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna help him on the last one.
If you help him, he gets disqualified.
Alright, then you won't see me. You won't
This
see
is a
me.
Disney question.
A Disney question?
Uh-huh.
A Disney question?
A Disney question.
Let's see what I got.
The Princess and the Frog takes place in what city?
I know this one. I know this one.
Wait.
The Princess and the Frog
I'm guessing, but I'm almost 100%
takes
right.
place in what city?
I'm almost positive. I think I know what I think I know it. I think I know it.
Oh yeah, she's
In
perplexed.
a city in the U.S.?
It is a United States city. It is a city.
I think I know it.
You liked it there, right? Hey, you liked it there, right?
All right. Hey, if he gets it wrong, not to win a prize, but let me say it. I think I know what it is.
Listen, once he gets it wrong, not for a prize, yeah, you guys can.
I'm pretty sure. Well,
In a city, and you say an American city.
no,
American
all right.
city.
The Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog.
I'm almost. I'm gonna say
New Orleans,
about
finalize.
60-70%.
New Orleans?
You ain't see me.
New Orleans?
Let's see. Final answer?
Yeah.
Mr. Bluebird! Mr.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. You all.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for playing. We are out of prizes and we are out of time. That is officially your MyT trivia for the day. I thank all the participants. I thank everybody for listening. I thank you guys for playing. Appreciate your brethren. Appreciate your brethren. Appreciate your brethren. Appreciate your sister. I thank all participants.
Thank you. Bro, I didn't say nothing though, man. You didn't see me. See no evil here, no evil
Hey,
there.
you be watching the movie?
Yeah, how do you look at the answer? You just Google like Disney John. You just Google them or you
Just
just like.
add different. You know them shits or Fred?
No,
I
are we
look
paused?
at I'm so mad. I look at those answers. Yeah, I don't know half of these answers my damn self.
So you just be like that, New Orleans. That wasn't 100%. I swear, New York City.
I knew what you wanted.
I thought it was New York
I
City.
mean, I have the answers in front of me because I take the time. I look up the answers. I write them all down. I get them together. Yeah.
Yo, I swear today was Thursday. I seen it the other day. Like,
I almost said Louisiana.
I seen you look at it.
You were close.
I seen you look at it. What you think
that,
about?
that sax, I was thinking jazz music.
What you think about? Paul, look at the score. I see you look at the screen. What do you think about this whole Philly and Houston thing?
Shout out, man. I think Houston will
I want
come
Philly to
back.
win. So I'm a Yankees fan.
You want who to win?
I want Philly to win because I'm a Yankees fan.
I'm a Mets fan. I hate Philly.
See, I just talked about that. Literally, it's funny. I just talked about that.
Bro,
About 10 minutes before
I thought today was
to
Tuesday. I was gonna go to the barbershop and see my boy because he runs the shop. And then I get right here.
Which barbershop? Tell them. Where's that? I don't mind.
No, I thought that it was Tuesday. Oh, you talking about throwing it out there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. It be a gang of him and like 5 of his boys. Like one night, I bring them to the shoot down and stuff like that.
Oh, it's right here. Oh, the barbershop right here.
Yeah, the barbershop right here.
Oh, that one. Okay.
He closed at night, so he's out in the back all the time doing him, you know.
Okay.
It'd be like him and 4 of his boys, his 2 cousins. So I bring him out one night. But today I thought it was Tuesday. I see him.
So if you guys know where we're at, we're in the plaza that's on Pine Island and Wall Pond. And it's the plaza that has Sharkies, it has
Bravos.
It has Bravos. The Squallies in it, and also the barbershop that's in here. That's the barbershop he's talking about, right? I think it's right beside the pizza joint. Or to the left, well, if you're facing
Cold
to the
Stone
right.
ice cream.
Yeah. So go check out that barbershop. I think I've got my haircut there, boss.
So, you know, they're usually there after night, chilling back in and stuff. But going back to the Houston Philly, man, like,
So
what do you think about? All right, what do you think about that whole scandal with them and that?
Houston cheated?
Yeah, you think they're doing something now?
No.
No.
They're being too scrutinized right now.
They're being Hawkeye.
Yeah, be foolish for them to cheat right now. If they think they're bold as fuck, right? But I don't think they're cheating now. But
Dude, you see what Bryce Harper did the other day? And they played. He went into one of their ears, right? Said whatever he said, bro, and it was a slugfest. And what's crazy is, I watched Philly put that team together, and people didn't even realize this was like last year, and like when they started putting this team together, I said, yo, they're gonna get a slugfest team, bro. And,
Is there more trivia?
and it was just a slugfest.
no more trivia. The trivia segment is officially over.
I got some stupid ass knowledge in my head, but I always get it right. So
Hey, listen, that's what's up. That's what's like. So.
anything football, anything football, I'm probably ace.
First time I got a Jordan. I have layup questions depending on what your genre is expertise is. And I have hard questions depending on what your genre expertise is.
If I get going in the flow, I might be okay.
I feel like I have a lot of
Like that. Well, I got kids, and then growing up, I know the fucking Disney questions. The football, like the fucking. I ain't gonna lie. I gave that New Orleans question. I knew with
you live in Florida.
yeah.
It's my house to Florida. You know, like, why would I not to live in Florida? Because a lot of people down here, listen, I know I have a homegirl. Actually, me and Bobby know the same homegirl. She goes to Disney probably 6 times a year. Living down here. Well, isn't that far from John? I go to Orlando.
What's her name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. I didn't check Lisa that goes fucking Disney all the time with her kids.
So I know that she goes there like 6 times a year. I go to Orlando 6 times a year. And like my family is like literally like 15 minutes from Disney. You know what I mean? But so it isn't that far of a drive, but that's what I'm saying. That's what people love Disney. Like, they'll be there freaking out. She's there in South Florida. That's her still. And she's preoccupied.
Waiting for all the people to finish their trivia.
No, trivia's been over for the last.
Triple
And I got the last question, and I aced it.
What? I did. What?
I've never seen the movie. I got stupid ass.
Sorry, I heard something funny. My bad.
I'm great with movies.
Because we have, you guys know, we have the gift, we have the next raffle gift coming up with. And I may raffle off another play, more tickets to another play. There's a play coming up called Cut Loose, right? That is let's see. I don't know her definitive role, but again, I know that Nikki Dyke is gonna be in it. You're gonna have to whisper your name like to me, so I can call you. She's the one right there, like the most beautiful one that's on the screen. That one right there, the one that sticks out. That's her. But we have Footloose, Cut Art. I don't know if it's called Footloose, Cut Loose. There's a question behind that I have. I'm gonna have to verify. But for right now, I'm calling it Cut Loose. And in Cut Loose, right, it's gonna be taking place between December 17th and January 1st. So I'm thinking that I may buy tickets for that, and we may raffle off a ticket for that as well. And then save the GOT 3000 for Valentine's Day. I think that's what we may do. But I'm gonna have to keep it short because Nikki may start pushing out shows like every 2-3 months. And I can't keep pushing back the GOT 3000 because she keeps having shows. Eventually, I said, I'm gonna get the music right. Oh my God, you guys, it's amazing. I haven't left the house in 5 days. I haven't slept. I haven't showered. I haven't shaved. But definitely make sure you guys go check out. Right, Footloose, December 17th and January 1st. That slow burn theater company. So. You know make what? It's gonna be at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts.
Oh, we talk about
December 17th, January 1st, Footloose, Cut Loose, Slow Burn Theater Company, Nikki Dyke. She's gonna be on the oh, I can't wait to see this show. I really can't. I want to see her. Let's continue to roll up and roll out, right? Let's let you guys know we're gonna be taking a commercial break here pretty soon. 10 minutes. We'll be taking a quick commercial break. For everybody that's listening, for the people specifically listening through the podbean app, right? And through that call, you're gonna lose us for a while, but I have another room already reserved for you guys so that you can listen and call in as well. Don't you guys worry. You'll be able to still continue listening. But when you come back, you will be on the commercial video. Alright, so let's start off. I'm kind of curious if I even want to go into this particular topic before the break. Right? But because I think I want to do this after the break, so we'll talk to this. We'll do the playoff picture after the break. That's something that you guys definitely want to see. So if you guys are listening, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to YouTube. Right? I would tell you to go to Instagram, but you won't get the traffic. Go to Twitch. Right? Go and start watching. And you got something coming up. You guys are just like that. But until then, let's roll up and roll out to the NFL free agency because NBA free agency argument just came in and went. Yesterday or today. Can't quite. Oh shit.
Enjoy you, but you only have to play.
Right? That just came in and you see a lot of teams kind of gambling, right? On seeing if they can find that next piece to help their franchise get over that next step. Okay, so they get to that next step to get franchise over that hump. You saw contenders get some key pieces, but even without, you can understand why they would go so heavy when they're going nowhere. Also, there's some true contenders that went out with right? But ultimately, they're all gambling, right? They're all playing the field. More importantly, they're playing the lotto. Hey, yo, have you guys heard about these lotto numbers? Woo! Hey, So,
So you know what? I have a question for everybody in the room.
I'm gonna have to ask this question when we come back on, right? So you know what? You know what, Father? We're gonna take another commercial break, right? We're gonna take time to go ahead and switch to and switch up. Right? Take a commercial break. We'll come back. When we come back, not only are we gonna get into an NFL playoff picture, right? But I got a question for you guys. And one of those interesting questions because I feel like we've all been down this road before. I feel like we've all thought about this before. But we all may not have. We all thought about this before. But right now, like, it may actually come, it's gonna happen for somebody. You realize this, right? It's gonna happen for some of the individual. We're gonna return after this commercial.
He's on the ship. Looper.
He's on the ship at the movie with the girl, and the girl like was stabbed. And they were back in time and they were fighting, and then like.
Sounds like something I've seen.
They go back in time.
Oh, that's so
But it's more like.
I understand that.
Oh, no, I'm not saying I don't like him. I just. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that either. Like, I like American Sniper. Chris Kyle. Like that, but I don't know. I'm more like action and comedy. I mean, but that doesn't mean I feel a lot. Yeah. I've never watched it.
You look like God, the third rock.
I want to. Yes. Martin's my favorite. I've seen every episode.
Answer. Yes and no. I got a question for you though. I do have a question. I have an interactive segment coming up.
Okay, we are back with the. She gets feisty. She will get feisty.
You do.
You'll literally tell him, go over there, and he'll be like, what? Go over there. Whoa, no, what? Go over there. Anyway, what's the question?
I got it. So I got a nice little interactive segment for you guys before I get to the final segment. This is gonna be how we pass the time. We got DJ Scepter coming back again. So you guys may or may not have heard that the lotto right now is sitting at $1.2 billion. $1.2 billion is the current lotto. So my question to you is, what would you do if you won the lotto?
Oh, that's easy. I would give it to every charity that needs. But I would do my research and I would make sure that like the charity is like I would give it to.
You know, you're not obligated to give the most politically correct answer possible. And I'm cutting you off. This could be your heart. I'm just letting you know this is a case.
Okay, how much money are you talking about? And then I'll be completely honest with you.
So 1.2 billion. Let's say you come away with 600 million.
Give 300 to my sister.
Okay. Damn, sis. She love you.
I would give.
I'm not giving 300.
We're talking about millions, right?
300 million.
Okay, so I'll give.
Or 600 million total.
So I'll give 300 to my sister.
Okay.
Not 300, but 3,000. Like 3,000.
300,000.
Okay, 300,000, not 300 million, not half of your money. Okay,
I would give the same amount to my dad and my grandma. I would give 2,000 to my other grandparents.
Just 2,000, 200,000.
2,000.
$2,000. Okay,
How much am I left with?
a lot.
Okay.
Because you actually
so-
started off with 600 million, and
Okay.
you've barely given away 500. That's you may have given away $1 million.
Alright, so
Maybe. You got
I would
599 million left.
599 million.
You only give
So
like
I would
300,000, 300,000,
Okay, so
2,000.
I'll give 300,000 to animal shelters, just animal shelters, any type of animal shelter, reptiles, dogs, cats, anything, horses, cows, whatever.
And I'll put in the disclaimer based on what you said earlier. Like, you do your research to find out which one that you like to give to. Give to certain. You're not just give to every single one. You should probably go broke with a certain. You'll think okay.
Sure, like ones that are desperate, that actually, not desperate as in like, oh, they're begging, but like somebody that actually really, really needs it and has a good cause. I would give another 300,000 to child services. As in not the people that work there, but the children in need.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I would actually not to be honest, I would probably give 600,000.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
I would
There are
give
certain
600,000.
states.
And then the rest, I would divide it up and I would put 1/3 or 1/4 for Amir and Devin, which is my nephews, and then the rest is my son.
Okay.
Because I want some type of security, not saying that I would use it, and I don't think once you get a lot of money you should abuse it and just spend it. I think you should just save it because, like a coin's really, really old. Don't just give it away, save it, because at the end of the day, the longer it takes, it's going to have more value. It's going to be worth more. So put it in your bank account, save it up. The more money that you put, the more money that you earn, you get more, and then you'd be set. And then by the time I'm like, what, 80 something, 90 something, I'll have time to retire and just have enough money, right? But I would put my nephews and I would put the charity first. Not so of my sister and my dad, but I would put my nephews and the charity first. So I would pay them off first, not pay them off, but I would put money towards them first, and then whatever I have left, I would decide between my sister and my dad and my grandmother, and then my grandparents and my mom's. And then whatever is left from that, that's what I'll take for myself, and I will keep for myself. But I want to make sure they're secure first, and then I'll be okay. Because I'm living for a long life, so it doesn't
Depending
matter.
for the long run, right?
Doesn't matter. I'll earn and earn and earn. I gotta work.
Houston has officially won, so they've tied up the series 5-2.
So who else? Who else? Okay, so who else? Johnny, birthday boy. I got a question for you. Come on. Come on to the chair. So I don't know if you've heard. Lotto right now is $1.2 billion.
The what?
Powerball, jackpot.
1.2 billion?
Is $1.2 billion. What would you do if you won the lotto?
Right now?
To give you a number, after they take their money out, you get $600 million cash.
I would try to at least owe 10% of my beloved coach. At least 10%. You really
That's a sports fan. You know what? I like that answer. I like that answer. Hold on, you gonna get the reggae one for that one. That's a hell of an answer. I didn't even have any of my sports teams on my, because I was like, I'm still old, damn.
Yeah, but if you own it, you have to try to make some sense.
Yeah. True. Oh man, no, that's dope as hell. That's dope as hell.
Hey fellas over here. Hey fellas. Hey fellas. Hey fellas.
What's up, man?
I got a question for you. I got a question for you guys. Right? So I don't know if you've heard. You know what? I'll let you guys talk. Monday, Come here for a second, please.
How may I help you, sir?
So you can either come either way. You can either sit right there or come around, whichever way makes you most comfortable. So, I don't know if you've heard, but the current jackpot is $1.2 billion. To bring it down to reality, so let's say you take home fully after taxes, all that bullshit, a full $600 million, right? The ultimate question is, what would you do if you won the lotto?
Buy 2 properties. Pay off my debt.
You see how reasonable everybody is? Except for China. The birthday boy is like, I'm buying a sports franchise.
Okay, no. Buy 2 properties. Pay off my debt.
Sponsor.
Get a boat. Go to a third world country.
Go discover an island. Like, hey, look at this uninhabited island
Exactly.
discovered here.
Exactly.
When you got Christopher Columbus money.
That's what I'm saying. Do what the fuck you want. Live how you fucking want. Do what you believe. And then maybe like a couple strip clubs here and there, but that's probably about it.
That's how you know somebody that lives in Florida. They're like, you know what? I got to capitalize on the number one commodity.
I gotta support the naked.
The number one legal commodity that flows through South Florida. What do I always say is number 2 distractions in South Florida? La Playas and putas. And she's going around with putas.
Definitely what it is.
And it'll probably be a strip club on the beach. So it's still going to be La Playas and putas.
No, you see? No.
No strip clubs on the beach?
No.
What?
I'm going to the hood, baby. We eating. Everybody eating. Everywhere. I need fucking sea stars.
$20 bottle.
I need C-section stars when I see sugar. Okay. I need C-section stars. I need all of that.
You need somebody that's still trying to grind.
Exactly. That's the one thing.
Like they're still working for the BBL.
Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna hand you the money. Like you gotta even say ooh and ah to get this stuff. That's what I'm saying. That's how.
Over the C-section.
That's what I'm saying. That's how I know you got mouths to feed. You gonna put some a little bit more hustle in it.
Well, that's your triple C. You know what I mean? C-sections and C-cups.
And children. That's true. But they're feeding children.
Oh, feeding children. Okay. I thought we was going to America's.
No. Okay, no, we're not going that
into America's other imports.
That's illegal. We said legal.
Well,
America
it is illegal.
No, we said legal.
But it's America's number 1 illegal import. Export. Trafficking children.
And drugs.
Drugs is out.
No, it's both.
They traffic more children than they do drugs.
They traffic the drugs with the children.
They traffic the drugs in the children.
Or both. Whatever you would say. You know the reality.
Tory. Come up here, Tory.
Your podcast gonna be kids and talk about this. Come on.
Listen, it's one of those days. Listen, you got to find a way to get the people involved. I forgot dude's name. Hey, yo, buddy. The one not in the conversation. Talking to him. Okay. Oh, you guys ready to join this conversation? Okay. I got a question. I have a question. I do have a question.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have heard.
Okay.
Right?
Have you heard?
I have.
Okay.
But the Powerball jackpot is $1.2 billion.
You know what the trivia question? What's your
$1.2 billion.
Hey, how about this? What's the trivia question is? Hey, the trivia question: how much money do you walk away with after taxes?
So in this scenario, I've given everybody. I've just told everybody $600 million.
Gotta be close.
I get it. We're not going to sit here and discuss that.
I'm going based off the last guy that won $1 billion.
Hey. We're not concerned about that. So in this scenario, let's assume you come away with $600 million, right?
Yeah.
What would you do?
What would I do if I won $600 million?
If you won the lotto.
If I won the lotto, my family broke off. My debt would be paid off. You know my biggest problem every day was?
Nobody's doing the shit that they was talking about the locks.
No. Listen.
And lease and if I had 24.
I wouldn't be buying houses. Wouldn't be buying houses everywhere.
Back it up.
Hey, the key word is, you know what the biggest problem you have when you win the lotto is? When you wake up in the morning, what am I doing today? That's your biggest problem. That's your biggest problem today.
No, we're different. Oysters.
That's why
I'm even thinking.
you have $400 million to make. You're not waking up saying, "Oh, I gotta pay this bill. Oh, I gotta go to work." Your biggest issue is, what the fuck am I doing today? Am I traveling to fucking Georgia? Am I going to Paris?
The smartest thing is to get people.
I would say
I'm gonna answer that when I answer this question. I'm not saying continue.
But by the way, the answer, the last person that won the $1.2 million, he won $420 million.
Okay,
That's what he walked away.
so 3 times, say 15 million.
What would you do?
What would I do? All right. I would end up, first of all, I would break off every person in my family. My mom would be, my mom would be on the farm. I would buy my baby. Listen, actually, what I would first do is I would buy my baby a house in Korea where she wanted to pay it off, pay her child support. No, you want to hear the truth.
Guys, I'm gonna still keep working for that year until I have an actual.
Hey, listen.
Guys.
No, you want to hear.
So these people.
If I won $1 billion,
I spoke to interest you because you guys are so whole thing. I gotta wrap up the monster.
no.
I want to hear. I'm gonna ask all you guys, and you guys kind of cross.
You got like 30 seconds to answer.
No, what I would do.
I'll put some timer
That's a
again.
crazy question. Actually,
No.
Here you go. I got you.
All right. What I would do if I won $1 billion, the first thing I would do is I would buy my kid's mom a house in Creek, wherever she wanted to live.
Are you still with your kid's mom?
No.
Okay, so I just want to
I
put
pay her child support,
put it in
and the reason why is because my kids would be close to me. I would pay her bills off for a year. I would pay her a year of child support. From there, I'd buy my mom a freaking place wherever she wanted it on a farm. I'd buy my best friend a boat. I would buy my family. The biggest issue in life is them waking up. I would pay off my debt. I'd buy me a freaking new Corvette, a pickup truck, and I'd buy me a 5-bedroom house. And I'd invest the rest. Pay all my bills off. Like I said, the biggest issue I want in the morning when I wake up, what the fuck am I doing today?
So all I'm saying is, okay, like invest the rest, so just look.
Not all of it. Not all of it.
It's okay.
I want to say.
Listen,
Hey, that's a lot of bread. So me personally, where I'm at in my mind right now, where I'm at, $1 billion more, man, that's more than enough. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
You can't spend $1 billion.
So I'm just saying, so just look. The whole concept is, so look, you ain't trying to outlast, whatever you trying to do. You want to spend
million.
money.
Let's just say
So whatever million, but 500 million, that's enough for me. You feel me? They have a few family members I really fuck with, some people I fuck with, right? So I'm saying a whole like 100, say like 15 people, they all getting 10. You feel me? Like my people, fuck that.
Yeah.
You only live once, you feel me? I have it enough to give everybody, take that. Now listen, for me, so look, bro. No, that's what I'm saying. No, but still, you can live a good life, man. You plan it right. So over now, the rest for me. So like I'm saying, I'm gonna take like about 200 million. That shit staying. I'm gonna always keep that shit solid with me. You get what I'm saying? That shit in my cool house. You feel me? Now, all that rest of that money, bro, you could invest that shit wisely.
I was like,
You know what I'm saying?
I would invest a lot of it.
I get some property, right? So check me out, right? I get some property, man. You feel me? That's it.
I would do more than property. I would do like warehouse developments. I would
buy some property. That's it.
Yeah.
What else? Franchise, football team, basketball team.
Your concept is.
I would only, and the thing is, I would only buy one house.
You stand working for a year.
Hey, Tony.
That's her answer.
I'm not saying I'm going to work every day now.
I got her answer. I don't have work.
I would end up working.
What I want to do.
So
That's what I'm saying. I'm one of those people that likes to stay busy. So it's one of those things, if I already have the money, I have to stay busy.
But
So that's just me. I have the self-discipline. That is
I
definitely
get you.
self-discipline.
No, but that's what I was saying, just to figure out what you
What I want to do for that year,
so
yeah.
I
Like,
get
give me a year with that money, I will get everything I need to in order within that year.
You can live off interest.
Yeah, like, even with that.
Even that, exactly.
Interest.
With money like that, so look, your interest might be one, like, you want to see money.
But if you have $600 million in the bank, you're making
$1 million
every year.
More than that.
a year.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you
Like,
live
I would
That's a
invest
lot of money
to
in
do
interest.
anything. Because one, the next day is not promised.
But-
So I'm not gonna sit there and do that extra shit either. I'm not gonna sit there and go buy properties that is not gonna get. Not your property.
I would have bought more than one
I'm not
house.
gonna buy a
Alright, this is
car.
what I'm gonna
Airbnb
do.
everywhere I went.
As soon as it goes
I
out.
said a
So
hotel.
what I
That
would
doesn't mean
do,
anything.
But all I'm saying is, so look, right? Like to me, right? I believe property. So like, look,
Right.
like look, people being going every day, bro. If you don't own a house, you fucking rent and see,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
Even if you stay there for 20 years, when you move first class and
But tell me
security,
what's better
you
right
ain't
now.
no
Tell me
price.
what's better right now, renting or owning.
So now it depends. Like
No,
how,
I'm asking you personally, renting or owning.
but it depends. I'll take
It's not
owning.
even I'm asking you.
No,
Only
but so
to
look,
rent it out.
it owns
Only
in
to
the
rent it
house. So look, if you know how to run down your tax shit,
That's
so
not what
guess
I'm
what?
asking.
No.
That's
Owning
what
it,
I'm saying.
so I'll
Buying
take
an
owning for
apartment
me.
building.
Owning
Only
for me,
for
yeah.
you.
Equity.
Buying an apartment building would be the way to go. And then you
Right,
rent
that's another
every
way, but
apartment out.
at the same time, you're still losing money with that because there's so much things you have to put into. There's so much things you have to pay. There's so much insurance that you have to cover. There's so much things.
Well,
you
that's
have
why
to put
fucking
into.
these days. I mean,
It
you
still doesn't
fucking.
cover it. Even coming from a mother that is a financial advisor, a mortgage broker, it still doesn't cover rent. It still doesn't cover everything it needs to.
If you buy an apartment
So,
building,
You're
10 different
literally
apartments,
buying
and
an
you're
apartment
charging.
building and you're literally paying the enough to make it through, and that's it.
So
Well,
let
that's
me
what it
ask you a
is.
question to ask you. So do you really believe that to you renting is a more wise or feasible choice?
Yeah.
as opposed to owning?
You know why? Because at the same time, what I'm saying as a renter, as myself as right now, I don't have to worry about if my water, my
Maintenance?
water, yeah, the maintenance is.
So let me tell you.
She's right. She's right.
So now look,
Yes.
but let me be real with you. Alright, so let me be real with you,
I
right?
just bought my
So
first
just
home
look.
for $210,000 in Pembroke
I own my
Pines,
house,
right?
so.
So wait,
Like-
right? Like inflation, like so now let me give you like real, right? Inflation ridiculous,
Right.
stupid, right? So now look, even
But
though
your
a lot
house
of people
for
in
2019,
American
and your
society
house is at
current day now, so
180,
look,
and
most
that
of them bro, they
goes
can't
to
survive on
fucking
one
280.
job.
No, most of
So look, right? So
But,
that is another thing too. Most of them too at the same time living beyond their means. You get what I'm saying? So look, it's like so what they train to see or believe is not necessarily where they at. Most of them they high,
Especially if you live in
way
South
higher they
As soon as I see you live in South Florida, I know you're
So
doing.
now,
more
so
than you
exactly,
do.
so let me show you the vibe. Now why to you like why I'll say to own, right? So that's the other thing. It's not about really biting off more than you could chew about illustrious or whatever, right? So say a start off own, because look, bro, for
But
1
that's
year.
what I just told you.
But look, listen,
I said I would own 2 properties.
1 year
and
paying
I wouldn't even
rent.
live in the properties. I would let someone rent that out for me, and I would go rent my house. That's cheaper.
Hello?
That's way
So
cheaper.
let me answer
So,
the question.
yeah, because
I'm
we
gonna
have
answer the question, right?
I asked the right question. I definitely did.
So first and foremost, I'm not taking all the money at once. Why? Because if you take all that money at once, it's here now, and like you said, tomorrow's not promised. So with that being said,
So okay, wait.
I would build wealth.
Oh, come on, whoa. So let me backtrack for a second. Let me build this foundation. Because in every scenario I've said so far, I basically had the individual that took out the lump sum money. But what you're saying is that you'll take the payments every month for life, or every week for life, or whatever it is for the next 30 years.
Now the question is, I don't know much. Can
My
I
question
pass
is-
that on to my kids?
So basically, say you get 2,000.
Can I pass that on to my kids?
No, you can't pass a lot of money onto your kids. That's the reason why most.
Okay, yeah, so I'm taking out the lump sum.
That's the reason why most people take the lump sum.
I thought you meant first wealth and
Yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah,
and then like I said, for this scenario, let's say the lump sum, and just like I said, because I didn't want to get a debate into what percentage you get. Let's just say once you get the lump sum, it's 600 million.
so I get 600 million. The first thing I'm doing is I'm paying for my kids college in full. Optional, if not, property, buying
Well,
them their
that would
personal.
require you to put $10 million aside. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
you would have paid for kids.
That's 600 million. You got 600 million.
The money you're getting right there.
That's
Because
fucking-
even then, I wouldn't say I would.
So I'm gonna get them there.
College right
I'm gonna get them.
Because not every kid wants to go to college. What are they gonna
You
do
get a
after that?
house. You get something. You know what I mean?
So there's a lot of programs right now. I'm just trying to cut them off because I'm a product of Florida prepaid. You can't take that Florida prepaid and like liquidate it. You either have to pass it on or it has to be just sitting there, which sucks.
So what is it to maintain a house?
I mean,
people don't realize. Listen, let me tell you something.
like
Let me
if
tell you.
you're really trying to pay your kids' college off, you can't take the money that you gave already to that foundation or whoever you put the work, whatever you.
I'm not giving it to nobody.
But
in
they're
a bank account.
But they're still gonna take
With a
that.
will,
You know, after a certain amount of
part
money,
of my-
the bank starts taking money
part-
out of your account.
Part of my will is gonna be this. though.
Because you put so much into the account,
Okay,
the bank is
okay,
gonna
part of my
start holding
will.
a certain
So
amount.
part of my
I appreciate
will.
the intricacies that we're
Oh, yeah,
talking
I'm
about.
gonna go here real quick.
But let's hear what he would like to do with his winnings.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yo, like I said, long story short,
Hey.
the ins and out is gonna happen. That's what goes for. Long story short. So I put 10 million aside, right? Boom, for my kids' education. That's paid for. My mom and dad, I'm giving them $20 million apiece. That's 40. That's $50 million. My brother 10, sister 10.
Everybody
My
gets
kid's
10.
mom 10.
Circle.
My kids 20 apiece, right? And then after that, what I'm gonna do is everybody said I want to if I gotta spend $50 million to invest in some type of franchise, basketball, football, baseball, whatever the case may be. And then after that, I wanna own something that see a lot of people invest in things that are I don't know that are I got Cartier glasses. I want to invest in
Cartier glasses on an investment.
No, but I'm saying in the company.
There's nothing.
Oh, okay.
No, when I say investing, I'm talking about the company.
Invest in Cartier
companies.
Okay.
Mercedes Benz.
No, but listen, I had to say that because I know people that will buy a G-Wagon and think it's an investment.
No, fuck.
You know, because they have the wrong mentality. Like, they don't realize exactly.
That's a feature. So what I'm trying to say is not invest in Cartier like we work money, but as far as in the company in Wall Street, I want to invest in something that's a necessity everyday people need. I would rather invest into a rice company before I invest into Mercedes Benz. People are always gonna need rice. People are always gonna need
rice, oats. I know, I got you.
Corn,
like a regular everyday necessity.
So I would open up a tobacco company. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, shit like that. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like everybody's innocence.
And then I would chill for the rest of my life. So I'm living pretty easy. Get a house in Bali, whatever. You know what I mean? And chill, man. A vacation home, one on east, one in south, one in west. What's $500,000 and $20,000 for the next 40 years, right? Because I'm fucking 30 now. For the next 40 years to maintain it. Because I did that shit, cut grass, put water in pools. This shit's you got to manage about $100,000 a year, including employees, shit like that, making the property. What's $500,000, $500,000? You pay the land, property, and everything for the next year up front to the city. You got to worry about shit, trash, water, none of that. And you just maintain $100,000. What is that? You got fucking $600 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that, bro? That's a nickel and pot.
And like I said, like, listen, it's a lot better answer than what a lot of other people have done with the lotto, because we far too often have heard about people in the lotto and going broke within a year, going broke within 5 years because
they want everything.
No.
They want to live a life. Listen, a lot of people forget they want to live a life that they forgot that they were where they was before and try to maintain it. And people don't realize, and I've learned this just doing things that I do. Maintaining is the hardest thing. If you got $600 million, I want this yacht, I want this boat. People forget to realize you can maintain that yacht.
Like, yo, I want
a Bugatti.
Like, I want that.
It's $1 million car. It's $100,000 a year to
like, I want that G-Wagon, but you forget, like, damn.
Oil change, $1,000.
The first time I got to get it on, like, god damn. Like, damn. You know what I mean? Like,
$1,000.
Exactly. So,
that's one reason I get a Maserati.
Listen, I just have an Infinity, and I was like, god damn. Anytime I had a
Jack, I had a Jack crash there too.
But so what you're saying, what you're ultimately saying is what people sometimes fall into, right? They start living a millionaire lifestyle, but they don't realize you're not generating millions of dollars. You're not a millionaire. You're not. You came across millions of dollars, but you're not a millionaire. Millionaires generate millions of dollars.
Become rich and wealthy is two different things.
Exactly.
And I want to be wealthy for my kids. So Jenkins, I want to be.
So ultimately, for me, right, and I think most of my people have heard this
today.
What's that? It's like that's hot. Oh, it's a little behind, but it's right
voice and everything.
Yeah, you hear your voice if you go listen on YouTube.
Write down the code for the future. I forgot last.
Are you following me on Instagram?
I don't do Instagram. I have my brother follow. I don't do nothing.
Oh, you want to? Okay. Then I'll.
Right. Look, do me the Instagram. What's up? I got a light.
Tons of lights.
Yeah.
Bruh, yo.
What's up?
You look at one of them brother now, them goody dog.
Hey, bro.
Look like a lot of people.
Yeah, ain't no scene, bro.
So you know what? Since you're here, let me ask you this. Right?
He said this.
So I don't know if you've heard, right? But
I don't know what the fuck I don't know if I can say it.
Yeah, man, where's your last now?
Trinity though.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank you so
So,
much for holding the door.
The current lotto jackpot is currently sitting at $1.2 billion.
Who says that pay all up, man? Fuck that.
What would you do if you won the lotto?
I don't even play, so I ain't to worry about it.
I understand. What would you do if you won it?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, if you played
what
the
would
lotto,
you do if
what
you had
would you do?
$1.2
If
billion?
you won, okay, let's say you won, like, because you know, obviously taxes, the civil thing, you won $600 million. What would you do?
Me personally,
Yes.
I come from nothing. I would get half of it away, and all I want in life, bro, is a fucking house with a piece of land, a fucking big ass boat I go fishing with, and some car like a bill, and that's all I want. The rest of it, I don't give a fuck.
Alright.
Simple life.
What you found here?
Simple.
Huh?
My lighter?
Poor people, I have people, poor people, I get dressed like poor people. I don't give a fuck. I come from a poor family.
So relax. I can hear you.
But the question is that what we're talking about, and we're getting deep in it because that's the problem. When you give somebody that's poor money, or
I go
low
for
class,
I
low class. I
shit.
didn't mean to say poor because that's offensive.
I ain't
Low class. The thing that we're trying to do is, if you get poor, I promise you this, and this is how rich people get
in life, right? In life, you think you might get charged to poor people, but poor people, you think you gain them to get the poor people. They're benefiting off of that. So the poor people themselves seen it. That's the problem.
So my question to you
With
is,
my life is,
if you gave your,
no, because one of my boys, he was like, he's from Haiti, right? He was like, yo, buy me a couple of toys, whatever, to send Haiti. I'm like, no problem, bro. You feel me? He's like, yo, buy 10 gifts. You feel me? Just, you know.
What country you say you're from?
I'm from Trinidad, bro.
All right, so if you have won 600 million and you gave 20 people from Trinidad poor, and this is what we talk about, and you gotta get, if you give them poor, do you think in 10 years they're still gonna be poor?
I didn't get them. I didn't see them myself. I get them.
But
In general,
that's a concern though. Like you're not giving it to them with that. Like I understand what you're saying.
In general,
you're doing it from the kindness of your heart. Because it doesn't matter what you give them.
The option of having that opportunity and winning it,
getting a trophy. Getting a trophy, it's only benefiting off of fucking your shit. Give me getting them personal. It's making me happy.
Absolutely. I understand what you're saying. You're a legend.
I wouldn't give out charity fucking 10 million. I say, yo, give me charity because half of that going in the pocket.
Just listen. When you hear me talk, you're not gonna hear charities anywhere in my speech.
I want to see that.
Even with $600 million in my pocket, guess what?
no, but I'm gonna see it.
I'm still charity.
I want to. It would take me well around. I can't. I want.
So my question: would you invest in it? So you can always in your family's family always have money.
I would invest.
That's what we hear sound like that.
It's
My charity.
Everybody has their own.
And that's why you ask that question.
I want to see if I give.
You see how the mindset.
5,000 to my community. I want to be there and make sure they got that. Because any day they say they can do it. You can charge them 100. How much going to the community or the kids or what?
The actual people that actually need it, exactly. Because the people that get it, they still technically have a living wage and they have to pay themselves. And they're gonna find what percentage you're gonna get out of that money. I understand. So
I want to be there.
But let's not get too deep into that. Let's just talk about let's not talk about
general things.
Let's not. I don't want to talk about what charity people may do. I don't want to get that deep. I just want to know how generous would you be with your money? What would you do? And you already answered. You pretty much already answered that. Like I don't want to listen. We all know that there's certain areas where
you come from, man.
Me? I'm from Brooklyn. My family's Jamaican. That's what y'all tell me. That's seriously.
Okay, say what?
Jump me out, man.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Trinidadian,
I bought a really Trinidad, right?
Trinidadian,
I come here with nothing.
like Trinidadian.
I come here with 15 years.
Right, go ahead, speak. I want to catch you up.
I come here 15 years old with not a dollar in my pocket, bro.
Well, you're a teenager. Most teenagers don't even work, so you should have $1.
No.
He's about to tell a life story like he's 50.
I have money.
We know what you mean.
I have money, everything. But I got money with my queen. And when you have queens in life, you gotta respect things in life. If you don't have queens in life, you got nothing. If you can't look up to the people who treat you right in life, you're living a fruitful life, dog.
Hey, Trinity.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Hey, Trinity.
Thank you.
You gonna grab the one?
Respect.
Respect your queens in my life.
You gonna grab your cigarette? You coming back?
Yeah, man.
He can't even fight it. He gotta fight it.
But I get why you answer that question.
Because it's a little bit different, and also it's not.
And it's not a right or wrong answer.
And there's no right, there's no right answer, like, because some people get super charity. Some people will be super. Huh?
No,
they can't see you. Yeah, you can't see you.
Yo, so
I'll
you
let you
in
guys
Brooklyn, right? You raised him water in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay, so you come here with shit then.
Come here with shit.
If you knew what Brooklyn looked, you been to Brooklyn before?
I was just born. I was just born into the shit. I didn't come anywhere with anything.
He's an American citizen.
When I came to Florida, we didn't have shit.
I still know.
We had the car. We came in and our furniture. We had shit. Stay with my uncle.
That car like
Was it when the car broke down?
Oh, the car broke. Oh,
The car broke down and then that was it. And then you just like,
You put water in that motherfucker. That motherfucker eat it again. Yeah, it was one of those motherfucking cars back there.
And you sitting in the garage now?
Because it was that trick. It was our final trick to finally come.
it's like when the car broke down, that's when you just stopped and that's where you live.
From?
You know, and that's where you live. That's it. The car broke down.
I come none. I'll be a millionaire. I give it all away. I still come back from none. You know why?
Donations for a
Because I can still do it. Money don't make a man.
I don't have any more left. I gave them all away already.
The rich man is a poor man,
I
bro.
was trying to call you for tribute. You guys was a tribute. Every Wednesday I'm
You
here.
hear me life? You hear me life?
Every Wednesday I'm here.
Listen to me.
You see it, but hold on. So business though, Reggie. Hold on one second.
Why you talking?
I'm here.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Listen, I came up with the public. Hey, sit down here. I'm here.
Come over here. You want to finish talking?
Yeah. So I do the trivia segment.
The rich man is a
You
poor
see
man,
that
bro.
I for the trivia segment. I get the joints for the
Nah,
trivia.
I hear what you're gonna say. Come on.
My goal
No.
is
You know what?
to try to get them all away by the time 30 minutes is over.
They gotta
I don't
stand.
keep any left. Like I'm doing what I need for you.
They can't survive.
No.
The whole life is, bro.
I when there is somebody that I know that I can't
Let y'all.
I know get a warning from like either the coach or one of the like, you know, listen, somebody over here like they ain't quite cool, you know what I mean? A little. So
What's your name, man?
T, tell her. So let me get in here and chime in a little bit because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get into my last segment of the night. This lotto topic, I wasn't expecting this lotto topic.
You want to talk? I'm from Trinidad, bro. I'm gonna tell you
I
something.
just came back from London. That's
We call America Babylon, though.
I know let me do it for you.
He ain't no fucking me yet, though. I come from fucking. Don't they fucking got that from nothing. You didn't listen sometimes.
I do Irish
If you want to hear my story, dog.
They call it. That's a clipper.
It's a real ass story.
Yeah, you know that.
You know what I want to hear my story, but I don't like it. So man, tell me where you come from, you don't like it.
Think about you can change it. You can change the flip if it goes out. Look, it says reusable later on. You know, you can fill them up.
The whole life is.
No, you can
That's like period.
Work hard.
I need it.
Nobody like it.
You got a couple of breaks, you know, shit comes through.
People don't like to see you
What
work
way
hard
is
and
it?
fucking make
Either
their life.
left or right.
Everybody likes to see somebody work hard.
Yeah.
Who?
Sit there.
Not quality people.
Well, then then if you're around people that don't like you working hard, then you're around the wrong people. You're around the wrong people. That's all that means. That's all that means. Like I said, because you realize what you just said. That shit sounded foreign to me, right? Yo, I know people that don't like me working hard. Who the fuck don't like somebody that work hard? I don't want people that I don't like people that don't work hard. Listen.
Nobody can like
Anybody that don't work hard. No, understand. So.
When you pocket myself, I'm like, yo, who got my lighter? If I want my boys, I'm like, who got my lighter? And everybody in the pocket.
Why you doing yours?
What's that?
Why you doing yours?
What is my what?
Well, it's like
But that's kind of like they sell. They
you
don't
want
sell
it
fakes. They don't sell fakes. That's flippers.
Say that again.
Yeah, so it's exotic over here.
What age did I buy my
Well,
house?
I got like
house.
25.
Yeah.
I'm pushing almost. I got 24, 23. But
Yeah.
I buy them. The skins on them. I
I
got one with Ice Cube sitting on it. Impala.
why not yet?
Impala.
Best lighters.
I've been waiting.
I got Steve Harvey,
I've been
Ice
perfectly
Cube.
waiting.
Ray
It's
Charles
not hard
pen
for
on
me to
it
buy
like
it.
this. And the skin. And I got a whole bunch of rubber. Those shits is weird.
Not like
They're good. Like,
it's reasonable.
You know,
Just one person.
y'all didn't know that fucking shit.
let me tell you something in life.
Yeah.
What you
Tell you
doing?
something
You
in
don't
life.
like
You
that?
ain't got no
Who you
boy.
going out there and never said?
My girl said.
What's in your own house?
My girl's got
You got a good night shit.
I go there.
If I live in your life. Alright,
We don't like action.
next time you want to
I gotta wear it like
I got life.
boy,
All like
boy brought her over.
my mom.
His neighbors to the house.
It's like
And she was there.
my mom went in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, that was his
We
granddaughter.
go with common sense. We like things.
So ever since
5 times.
I just came back from, I went to
The whole thing
Amsterdam,
got
I
fucking
went
to
to
learn.
Is it like what people
France.
say? Is it overrated? Is it overrated? Like,
No education.
No,
I like it.
No, listen, you work hard, you get your shit together. That's all it takes.
I'm gonna tell you
Miami
something.
Beach is not like,
no, I used to.
I'm born and raised here.
Yeah,
Let me get.
over here,
I'm born and raised here.
Miami Beach.
I'm gonna talk about what I live here. I live alone.
So it's like,
I gotta show you stuff. I still got a show to do.
you can't drink that.
You think I'm just sitting here randomly talking in front of all these bright lights and everything for nothing?
It's all
I'm live now. I do my shit live. I be careful with my
I'm talking.
You're talking live. You're talking live right now. What you just said is going to be reshared on my podcast for everybody to hear and rehear and listen.
I want to hear.
Then follow the podcast. Put your phone out and follow the podcast. MyT Sports Podcast. Anywhere you listen to podcasts now, I'm this.
Common sense.
This is something that you always hope everybody has.
Go.
Sure, I got you.
A lot of people gonna come and say,
Alright, so no, you're right. So let me get into this, right? What would I do if I won the lottery? Right? And I feel like I've given this. I actually feel like I've given this thought for a while, right? I already know me. Automatically, I'm putting half of this, right? Just to put aside because I need money to earn myself. I need my money to earn money so that I can live off that interest.
Hold on, wait. I'm getting to a point. Hold on.
Hey, can y'all go a little bit that way, please? Have that conversation that way. Or we can go straight for the speakers. Right. So I'm most likely putting half away immediately. And I'll live off the interest of half and maintain a regular lifestyle. And the other half is where the interest and stuff comes along. And me saving half may be a lot because there's something very particular that I want to do. And that is I want to build my own community. I want to have
Guyanese, they're
with a school, with a bank, with a gym, with a church, with a playground, or a park.
So where's your park where you're walking at?
I literally want to build my own community.
I wasn't part of any of those things.
Those houses in that community,
Yes, you're right.
I will put my people's in houses. So I'm probably wanting to buy about 15 houses, probably 10. I'm not quite sure the number. And put it in that community.
I got the whole shit, but no,
So let them know.
I was born and raised in America.
They can't sell that.
I know
They
American
could rent it if they want, but they now officially own the house. They can never sell that house.
I could get in the
The house has to stay within their family.
But the way you spoke,
Because that community would be a family community. Family, blood doesn't always make you family. So when I say family, I mean family.
Y'all teach you.
He's a real
He's my brother.
So,
No.
are you guys curious what I would do with that money?
And I pray to God he's not related to me too. I pray to God he's not related to me. God forbid if you're related to me, I wouldn't be able to date.
What is your answer?
Because I wouldn't date anybody related to me.
As you shouldn't.
Black is not a goddamn.
I don't know what's going on in the background, but we just had started a conversation of
I don't think
people
so.
that
You're not kind of like talking
people that's related to them.
Yeah, we brought Africa and then we got
We're not gonna
get into this conversation. You want to get into this conversation?
What are you?
I'm pretty.
Listen, I don't even know. I don't even know if I should do the charity.
You're what? Hold on. You said Trini in German?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting as shit.
Italian? Okay.
That is
No, it's you ain't.
No, it's okay. So let me tell you guys what I was doing. As much as I got the same path immediately,
It's not related to you.
so that I can put it away to earn interest, right? I don't know how successful I'll be.
My grandfather was black.
I have a very particular plan of what I've always wanted to do.
What's your last name?
Like money burns holes in my pocket.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm one of them kind of guys.
So,
I'm gonna walk away.
can I give you a piece of advice that may help? Start investing. Start investing. Start buying stock. And I'll tell you what happens. So,
Tell me how.
it's a double-edged sort of satisfaction.
Oh.
You see that satisfaction that you get from
Cache.
doing something because you spend that money.
Give it to me.
Buy stock. Use that money to
Yeah,
buy
I
stock.
Alright, there's
Not only do you fulfill that satisfaction of buying something, now when you bought something, you bought something that's going to grow your money even more. Start
Did
buying
you
stock.
watch the?
I don't know. His last name is Cache.
You know
Like I said earlier, I like to invest in something
Why, man? Did you just watch the last cricket match?
No, I'm American.
I know you're something right, but yeah.
Regular
commodities that can be invested
The only
in.
sport
Even
I
though there's a
watch
lot of competition.
if you
Even
and
though
me
there's
a
a lot
lot
of
of cricket
competition.
team, right, in
Oh,
front of
definitely.
me,
Like, no, listen.
I would
That is
watch you
definitely
guys.
so.
But if you guys are famous with people like lusting over you, I would not watch you guys. I don't watch sports.
Every time I
I don't watch sports.
and then I'll be on here, I'll look like,
Sorry. I don't
I
know anything about sports.
what's a good, like my brother's into like, what's a good advice you want to give him? Like,
No, you're not.
When it comes
how much was it make like that?
I know you like how you
A real good, like he got a $2,500 computer.
let's say it's about $200.
Up there?
It's
But it can only be served with roast.
That's what I don't want
I'm
to
gonna tell
act.
you. So
I don't want to act that.
so I'm gonna tell you this. So this is
You
probably
get two guys walking at the same time?
yeah.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna try to ask.
I like it. I like that.
You caught on though.
Listen, man. At this point, we hold each other accountable like that. That's good.
Maybe not the first week, but
When it comes to that, it's all about content. So it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter.
I'm saying it's quality, like like voice.
Oh, so
down.
also about
Then you should get rid of
I'm talking about the mic. Also about like about podcasting video games. Like so the mic that's more that would be more reliable than this, right? Embedded in the
They gotta get me like some pretty short.
But that would be the short, right? Short. SCHURD or SHURD. Short. And that brand would be the brand that's like top of the top. Best like any kind of podcast. It's basically like